Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Every community has challenges.
But where others see challenges,
we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride
and strengths of Whitfield and Murray counties.
To fight
for the education,
basic needs,
and health of every person
in our local community.
We are the hand raisers,
game changers,
and the problem solvers.
United,
we can create a community where
everyone
is part of something bigger than themselves.
Be inclusive.
Be bold.
Be kind.
Live united.
Thank you.
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
54 years. How did we get here?
It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
Buy from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
We have known Mark for years, but always assumed switching banks would be such a lengthy and stressful process. However, during the COVID pandemic, First Bank of Dalton was there to help when we needed them.
I'm glad we were here when they needed us and could show them just how easy switching to First Bank of Dalton can really be.
It became clear that our business belonged with Mark and First Bank of Dalton. They go the extra mile for their customers.
Well, going the extra mile is one of our core essentials at First Bank of Dalton. You ready to switch? Let us go the extra mile for you.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
We're super fired up down here at Cherokee Brewing, getting ready for another football season. Don't forget to come down and check out one of our 24 beers on tap. We got the brewcade going on. Also want to remind you that we do have a drive-through set up behind the Oakwood Cafe so you can get your favorite chicken tenders without getting out of the car. Keep an eye out for a concert out at Walnut Hill Farm on the weekends this fall, and also be prepared for our Georgia-grown produce boxes with gathered goods. We appreciate all your support, and go teams this year. I hope everybody makes it to the playoffs. Woo!
Port of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public School teachers. 2018, Ms. Risley Lee Dean. 2019, Mr. Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Ms. Riz Teresa Hensley. And 2021 winner, Ms. Riz Jennifer Sumner. Port of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
ASA, Dalton's fire protection, industrial life safety, and commercial security experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
At Beautiful Smiles by Design, we are proud of our small town heritage. Located in Dalton and Calhoun, Georgia, we serve our community with pride. We have extended hours, including early and late appointments, plus we are open Saturdays for your convenience. To see more of our amazing transformations, please visit us on www.beautifulsmilesdentistry.com or visit our Instagram page. For all your family and cosmetic dental needs, come to Beautiful Smiles by Design.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
Every day brings new challenges. GigLink is helping our community keep pace in this brave new world. New ways to efficiently communicate, new and innovative ways of approaching manufacturing, new ways to explore our dreams and goals. GigLink's lightning-fast service provides downloads and uploads up to 10 times faster than traditional internet speeds, perfect for today's data-intensive environment, giving us all a chance to succeed. Connect with GigLink today.
Adrian Hernandez, safety, sophomore.
Assad Tanner, DB, junior.
Brock Johnson, linebacker, senior.
Parker Eichholtz, safety, senior.
Bentley Myers, DB, senior.
Ethan Evans, safety, junior.
Austin Fisher, D-line, senior.
Isaac Lopez, senior, defensive line.
Brandon Arredondo, linebacker, senior.
Hezekiah Duncan, defensive end, senior.
Bennett Phelan, sophomore, tight end, defensive end.
Brady Penley, quarterback safety, senior.
Luke Blanchard, junior, receiver.
Tyson Greenwade, junior, running back.
Grant Page, wide receiver, senior.
Journey Boston, running back, senior.
Jejo Robledo, kicker, punter, senior.
Warner Ross, junior, receiver.
Pepe Lara, kicker, punter, senior.
John Frank Patterson, tight end, senior.
Jackson Blackwood, fullback, junior.
Peyton Starlin, 52, freshman.
Grant Halverson, offensive line, senior.
Charlie Patrick, senior, offensive line. Striker Woods, sophomore, O-line.
John Ridley, O-line, junior.
Good evening, fans.
Here we are at Harmon Field, Bill Chappell Stadium for Game 10 of our 2021 season. This evening, here on Harmon Field, our Catamounts will be hosting the Raiders of East Paulding. East Paulding comes into this game with an overall record of 2 wins, 7 losses. East Paulding is 1-5 in the region. To give you a quick recap of East Paulding's record this year, East Paulding opened up the season. They lost to Kennesaw Mountain 28-12. They lost to Campbell of Smyrna 28-21. They beat Hiram 31-28. When the region started, they lost to Douglas County 44-10, lost to Alexander 16-10, lost to Rome 48-7, beat Paulding County 25-21, lost to Carrollton 35-7, and lost to South Paulding 42-24. Curtis, I was noticing as I was looking at all of these scores of common opponents between East Paulding and Dalton, there are some of these games where East Paulding, it was a very tight game with them and their opponent, and then some were lopsided, and then some with Dalton. Dalton did better against certain teams, and then East Paulding did better than Dalton did against certain teams. So, you know, as we know in the sports world, that doesn't always mean something. It just is something for us to talk about. But coming into this game, this really looks like it's going to be an even matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're looking at some of those scores and like you're talking about being lopsided one way or the other, you're talking about matchups. And some of those things, you know, you've got teams that match up better against others. And so when it comes to Dalton and what we're going to do tonight, it's going to be a good game, no doubt. Had a tough one last week against Paulding. Hopefully tonight we can fare better coming into this one, playing East Paulding. 2 teams that are matched up well. And hopefully their strength doesn't hurt our weakness.
Absolutely. Our captains tonight for Dalton, left to right, number 60, Grant Halverson, number 56, Brandon Arredondo, number 5, Kareem Page, and number 18 that we are glad to see back in pads tonight, number 18, senior linebacker Brock Johnson. The live stream is brought to you by Adcock Financial Group, Advanced Insurance Strategies, ASA Fire Protection, Checkers, Bear Paper Tube, Beautiful Smile by Design, Brewster's Ice Cream, Carpet Industry Clearinghouse, Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, Kaler Industrial Sales, Chick-fil-A, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, Dalton Plastic Surgery, Dalton Skate Shop, Dalton Utilities OptiLink, Direct Packaging, Duncan Tree Service, Engineered Floors, First Bank of Dalton, Ford of Dalton, Hamilton Medical Center, and Hamilton Sports Medicine, Helton Tire, Longhorn Steakhouse, Love Funeral Home, Material Handling Incorporated, McGriff Insurance, McMahon Law Firm, Myers Flooring of Dalton, Novalis Innovative Flooring, Peds Care PC, Proformance Sports, Ross Management Group, Shaw Industries, Textile Rubber and Chemical, the Ann and John Bryant Foundation, Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair, Truist, Brandon Brown Productions, and the Dalton Quarterback Club. Well, our captains just met at midfield, and Curtis, as I was going over our corporate sponsors, can you share with us who won the coin toss?
I'll be honest, I didn't see. Not sure that they even really made a gesture that I was paying attention to.
Well, here comes East Paulding onto the field. I'm looking at their uniforms, and they, of course, as far as NFL goes, they remind me of the Oakland Raiders. Some of those guys could probably play for Oakland. They got the size to. And, folks, here come your Dalton Catamounts in our final game for 2021. Here comes the red.
And we run on the field. Always love that red and white, red on red combination with the red hats.
I love seeing our students. These guys are not as cold as I am.
They're brave.
They're younger. They got a lot of adrenaline flowing through them. You'd have to go through this night without a shirt on.
You would. You know, and LD, you said something. It's our last game. It's amazing how fast the season goes. Football seems to come and go every year before you know it. And unfortunately, this year hasn't started out the way we wanted it, or hadn't ended the way we wanted it. We had a real strong showing against Calhoun. We've gotten off to a lot of fast starts. And hopefully tonight we can do the same. We've just got to, keep it up. We've got to keep that pedal to the metal, so to speak.
Absolutely. This is our seniors' final game of the year, and I know they want to go out with a win, and what better way to go out with a win on Harmon Field.
Absolutely.
So much tradition on this field throughout the years, so much tradition, so much history. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that East Paulding is going to be kicking off to our Catamounts since we are in kick return formation.
Looks like they might have won the coin toss, or we could have and elected to receive. We've done that before a time or two.
The only thing I know for sure is we're going to receive the ball unless there's an opening onside kick. As usual, around our 10-yard line, we have number 1, Luke Blanchard, and number 7, Journey Boston. Our Catamounts are in their usual home uniforms, red helmets, red jerseys, red pants. Again, folks, this is our final game for 2021. So let's make sure we start off getting a victory tonight, as this ball is going to be going down to Journey Boston from his own 7. Journey fumbles it, picks it back up. Journey's looking for a hole. He's going to bust it out to his right-hand side. Journey's got some room. Journey's had a great run back. Journey went out around the looks like Journey went out around the 36 or 37-yard line. So our Catamounts are going to come out 1st and 10 as we are getting ready to take on the Raiders here of East Paulding.
Yeah, what an excellent return there, exploiting some over pursuit there by East Paulding. Good blocking on the edge there.
Great run back for Journey as the Catamounts will take over 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. We're going to start out this game with having Kareem Pace to this side, and looks like
Warner Ross. Nope.
No, we've got a 87. We've got a number in there that was throwing me off, and his pass was intended for Kareem Page, and that pass is incomplete. Number 87 for Dalton, Jair Garcia, and I wasn't expecting to see Jair on that. We're used to seeing Blanchard or Warner Ross or something like that on the other side. So
looks like we tried to catch them sleeping there.
Well, they caught me sleeping.
I think they were trying to catch us like we're going to go run and hit them over the top. Looked like we got a little contact there, but they let it play, so that'd be fine as long as we let it play both ways all night.
2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. We're going to hand this one off on a jet sweep to Journey Boston. Journey's going to turn the corner, and Journey's going to be took out of bounds around their own 41-yard line. Looks like Journey might have gained about 4 on that play, so that's going to bring up 3rd down for our Cats.
Yeah, East Paulding did a good job of stringing it out there, containing him a little bit, but 4-yard gain is not too bad.
All right, Dalton has the ball, 3rd down and 6 from our own 40-yard line. Of course, we have Brady Penley at quarterback in the shotgun with Tyson Greenway to his left.
Tyson still got that wrap on his hand, so didn't seem to affect him last week much.
Tyson is as good injured as most guys are healthy. Okay, Brady is going to be sacked on that play by number 13 for the Raiders. Number 13 for the Raiders is
Cameron Pitts.
Yeah, Camarion Pitts.
Camarion Pitts.
Our Cats are going to lose about 7 or 8 on that play. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 13 as number 16, J.J. Robledo, is in to punt. Number 3 for the Raiders set to return the punt is number 3, Jordan Harvey.
Yeah,
Pepe with the ball. Kicks pretty good. It's going to go out of bounds around the 35, 36-yard line. We'll be right back to Harmon Field, folks.
What kind of play calling is that?
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
Welcome back to Harmon Field, folks. While we were away on the break, we have found out that East Paulding was called for a hold on that punt. So the Raiders will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. That's where the Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Well, they stopped us on our opening possession. I think our defense needs to return the favor here.
Absolutely, they sure do. East Paulding has a very big offensive line. These guys could play college ball tonight if they had to. Big line. And it's going to take us a minute, folks, to they didn't have their stats on Max Prep, so we're trying to figure out with these guys who's who.
And who does what.
Number 8 is the quarterback, Baylor Thomason, for the Raiders. Running backs are supposed to be number 6, Justin Williams. And I don't know if that was Justin or not.
I think it was. Scouting report is they like to run the football. We may not see them throw very much, only if they get behind the chains a little bit. 6-yard gain on the first run is a pretty good gain.
That's exactly right. East Paulding has the ball 2nd down and 4 from their own 31-yard line. Going to go straight up the gut here again, and this is a very, as we can already see, it's a very physical football team as East Paulding has picked up the first down. Again, nothing complicated about this offense, just smash-mouth football.
And it was number 6.
Number 6, running back Justin Williams for the Raiders. My goodness, that is a big offensive line.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to try to hide anything. I think it's going to be tackle us if you can.
This reminds me of North Forsyth's offensive line. They're not just thick, they've also got great height to go with it.
Yeah, they're going to be big. Obviously, they're stacking the line, power run here, pro set.
Cats with a 4-man defensive front. Thomason with the ball. We've got a whistle and
timeout East Paulding.
Okay, timeout Raiders. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia.
Here we are, fans, back at Harmon Field where the Raiders have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 36.
Great coverage there by Adriel Hernandez, it looked like.
Thomason's pass intended for number 1, Cameron Shelley, falls incomplete. And Curtis, you said who was on that coverage?
Pretty looked like it was Adriel Hernandez, number 2.
Well, he did a great job breaking that pass up as that brings up 2nd down and 10, East Paulding from their own 38-yard line. I might have said 36 a while ago, but it is at the 38 where it is 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, way to cover that. I mean, they could have caught us sleeping, but Adriel covered his guy really well there.
He's done a very good job this year. He really has.
He has.
That's number 6 again, which is Justin Williams. Williams is he's obviously their workhorse, as our Catamounts did a very good job on that play, stopping that run before it had a chance to get cranked up.
Yeah, great way to get off your block there. Shuck the block, make the tackle on the line. Linebackers able to come in. Main thing you got to do on the line is you got to make sure that you don't let them get to the 2nd level.
Bingo.
They can't get to our linebackers, so our linebackers can work.
You don't want your secondary and the backers having to make all the tackles. That's not good.
You don't. You want to try to hold them up, but if you can't get there, you want at least your linebacker in the hole, meeting them where they're at. Point of attack.
Okay, East Paulding has it 3rd down and 6 from their own 42-yard line. Catamounts again in a 4-man front on defense. Thomason's going to throw the ball. Ball is going to be intended for number 5, which is Anthony Coca. C-O-C-C-A is his last name. Coca, something like that.
Something like that.
Anyway, it's 4th and 6 as that pass was incomplete, so our Catamount defense has done a great job of holding East Paulding on their first offensive possession. And we have forced them into a punting situation, Curtis, as we have brought back number 7, Journey Boston, to receive the Raider punt here.
Yeah, as you can tell, I mean, they don't want to throw the ball. They're going to want to run it. That's why they got to stay in front of the chains. Got behind it a little bit there, and we got good pressure, kind of made him force his pass.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Kareem Page came very close to blocking that punt. All right, Journey, looks like Journey's going to let this ball roll as it is down to Dalton's 14-yard line. And we'll be right back to Harmon Field.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
Here we are back at Harmon Field where our Catamounts have stopped the Raiders on their possession. So now we're going to take over, and that looked like to be Journey Boston on that run for the Cats.
It was Tyson Greenway from our vantage point.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Hard to tell sometimes, but that was Tyson.
I need to go back to elementary school because there's a difference between a 3 and a 7. I need to learn that one day.
Yeah, I think East Paulding did a good job of holding our offensive line up there and defensively, the defensive line making the tackle.
Tyson gained 3 on that play, so that pass was intended. Now, that one was intended for Journey Boston. That is a number 7 right there.
That was intended for Journey.
That was incomplete, as it's going to be 3rd down and 7, Dalton. My goodness, Curtis, we are already at 3rd down. We just got the ball.
Yeah, not starting off as hot as we did last week, like we did against Paulding.
7:57 left to go here in the first quarter. Both teams are still just kind of filling each other out.
Obvious passing down. Looks like they're going, now they got a safety high over the middle now.
Brady going to roll out in the pocket. Comes back to midfield. Now he's coming over to this near side. And Brady's going to get out around the 23-yard line. And that is going to, I believe that's going to be a first down.
It's close. I think he's just a little short. Looks like it's on the marker on the other side of the field, which is hard to see, is on the 24, so we're about a yard short.
No, they're wrong. I gave it to him. They're wrong.
I wish they were you. I wish you were on the field with us.
Yeah, they're wrong. That's going to bring up a 4th and 1, folks, as we are, like Curtis said, we're at the 24-yard line.
And that was a great decision by Brady, and he tried to make that work. He tried to get through that big guy, but that was a big man he was running through.
Once again, we have number 16, Pepe Lara, to punt. Pepe's around his own 10-yard line. All right, Pepe gets away the punt. That ball will roll right there. As soon as I say that, it doesn't roll as much as I thought. Now it's going to roll. Okay. It made a liar out of me there at first. We'll be right back to Harmon Field, folks.
All right.
Oh, yeah, baby.
ASA, Dalton's fire protection, industrial life safety, and commercial security experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
Back here at Harmon Field, where East Paulding has the ball. 1st down and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Dalton just had their second possession on offense and didn't do much with it, so we punted. And now East Paulding will get their second crack at it. Again, both teams seem to be just kind of filling themselves out here. Number 4, which is Jovan Sheridan on that play for the Raiders.
I want to give a shout out there to Parker Eichholt, who got in the way, held his man up and really kind of fell down in front of him. He didn't have anywhere to run to.
Brother, you get him down any way you can.
You get him down. I mean, he held him up, and then our linebackers came and finished the drill.
That's going to be 2nd down and 7. East Paulding from their own 34-yard line. Catamounts once again in a 4-man front on defense.
Yeah, they're going to want to run the ball, control the clock, control the line of scrimmage.
Number 8, Baylor Thomason with the ball. Going to throw back here to number 6, Justin Williams. Williams going to bust that out, run the left-hand side, come back up the middle. He's breaking tackles like crazy, and we are running out of tacklers. And now he's brought down by number 32, Ethan Evans, as he gained way too much. I think he picked up an acre on that play, and that's going to be a 1st down for East Paulding. They have got the ball down to Dalton's 43-yard line, Curtis.
I mean, he's a big back, and you get him running, it's obviously hard to tackle him. And you put a playmaker in space, and they make plays, because honestly, we were there to make that play and just couldn't get him down.
Folks, they've got more than just number 6 running back Justin Williams. They've got a couple that they can use that seem to be pretty effective. So Dalton needs to figure out what we're going to get going here on defense to put a stop to this. We got a whistle, we got a flag. This is going to be a motion against the Raiders. This will help Dalton's defense out.
Yeah, we need to back them up. Obviously, they want to run, so it's harder to get 15 than 10 when you're running the ball. Sometimes passing, it's you can make that ground up, but run the ball, especially 5 yards a clip, makes it a little more difficult. So that's a benefit to Dalton.
All right, 1st and 15 for East Paulding from Dalton's 48-yard line. Raiders need to get the ball down to Dalton's 33 to keep this drive moving. Again, we just had motion on the Raiders, so that backed them up 5. Once again, Dalton in a 4-man front on defense. Once again, number 6. Justin Williams with the ball. Oh, my goodness. That's not good. There's no flags, and he's getting close to the goal line as he's going to be took down around Dalton's 9 or 8 yard line. That's going to be 1st and goal for the Raiders.
So they've attacked the middle, hadn't had much success, but on the edges right now they're having success, so we're going to have to make the adjustment here.
Again, 1st and goal for East Paulding from Dalton's 8-yard line. 5:52 left to go here in the opening quarter. Our Catamounts have got their back up against the wall as number 6, Justin Williams, is a great runner for the Raiders, and he's picking up quite a bit of real estate every time he touches the ball.
Now they're going to
this is
a style I hadn't seen much.
This is different.
It's a double fullback set here.
Something like that. Okay, he's down inside the 4. Was that number 4?
Number 4.
Hey, my eyes didn't fail me on that one. Number 4, Javon Sheridan. There's a chance I am slaughtering his name, but Javon Sheridan is what I'm coming up with. We have an injured Raider on the field, folks, and we will be right back to Harmon Field.
Hey, buddy.
Oh yeah, baby.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
We're back here at Harmon Field. The injured Raider on that play was number 68, Isaiah Norman. Good to see the young man walking off on his own power. The Catamounts are going to do a fantastic job of stopping that run before it has a chance to get 6 points on it.
Great job there, Hezekiah Duncan, getting in the backfield, getting them tangled up there.
Hezekiah has had a really, really good year. He was injured there for a little bit and has battled back and was determined to get back out here for the Cats, and he has done a great job this year, as that was number 6, once again, Mr. Everything for East Paulding, Justin Williams on that run. 3rd and goal from the 4.
We missed Hezekiah when he was gone, for sure.
He's a good ball player. Okay, 3rd and goal from the 4. Once again, that's Williams, and that is a good – Curtis, could you see who
There's 2 of them. So
Brock Johnson was one.
And Ethan Evans was the other one.
Assad Tanner was on that play. And number 26, Andy Atangana. That's 4th down and goal from the 2-yard line. Oh, my goodness, defense. Come on. Right here.
What an excellent wall they built. That was great communication. Here they are on the field, or on the Jumbotron.
4th and goal from the 2. Come on, Red. Come on, Red, right here.
You needed a 4th down stop. This is it.
You better believe this is it. Come
on.
on.
In that funky set, fullbacks.
That's a big line, too. Number 6, Justin Williams again. And did he score? I don't know.
Think they gave it
I believe
to
the
him.
Big Red might have held.
They held him.
The Big Red has held East Paulding. Great job, defense.
Good job. He gave it everything he had.
Boy,
and
he
we
did.
just.
That's a big physical running back, too. Dalton did a great job of stopping that.
What a great stand that was by Dalton. I mean, you're talking, they just ran it down our throats, and we get into the 7-yard line, and 4 straight downs. They couldn't get 7 yards.
You've heard the expression, bend but don't break. That was a perfect example of the Dalton defense. Now, that was the good news. The bad news is Dalton is 99 yards away from 6 points. So
we get the ball on the 1, so that doesn't make it any better, but we'll take no points.
Come on, get across that goal line. Come on. I believe he did. Forward progress.
Looks like he did.
Looking
at the official. Looking at the official on the line.
I know they're wanting a safety.
They're wanting it, but our officials are giving us out.
Oh, my goodness. There is no room for mistake
I'll be
down
honest,
here.
I don't know how you lose yardage and not be in the end zone, but I think we did.
Folks, if we sneeze the wrong way, we're going to be in our own end zone, so we cannot afford to make a mistake right here. It is 2nd down from the 7-inch line, it looks like. Dalton has got a long way to go to score, but right now we just want to get to about the 11 for a first down. Brady's going to keep the ball. Brady has got us a little bit of room as Brady looks like he got out to about the 4 or 5 yard line. That gives us a little bit of breathing room as it does bring up 3rd down, though.
Yeah, I don't think we've gotten the first down all night, so it'll be a good time to get one here. Great job, Brady, getting us out of the end zone.
3rd down and 6 for Dalton from our own 5 yard line as this drive started on the 1. So we are we're not driving it down their throat yet, but we are at least not on the 1. We're up to the 5.
Still 0-0, 2:28 in the game. So,
well, I'm sure Pepe Laura is thinking, guys, please get me out of this hole if I have to punt. Let's get a little bit more room to work with because we've saw that East Paulding can move the ball with their running game. All right, Brady looking for a receiver. He's got number 5, Kareem Page. That's a first down for Kareem. Kareem is up to about the 23. No flags. That's going to be a first down for the Cats.
That was a great play call. Had a crossing route there. Warner Ross coming over the middle. Took the defender with him. Opened up the underneath route for Kareem.
Great job for the line, giving Brady time to find an open receiver. So hats off to that line. As Curtis has the ball, as Dalton has the ball around their own 23-yard line. Tyson Greenwade on that run, and Tyson does his usual hard running and picks up about 4, it looked like, Curtis.
Yeah, that's a great first run, little zone read there. Good decision by Brady, giving him up the middle.
Number 45, Jackson Blackwood, and number 44, Anderson Jackson, coming in for Dalton. Number 7, Journey Boston, coming out on this play. And it looks like number 3, Tyson Greenwade, is also coming out on this play. 2nd down and 6, Dalton from their own 26-yard line. Our Cats started this drive at their own 1, so we've moved the ball 25 yards now. 1:29 left to go in the first quarter. Going to toss it back here to Warner Ross. Warner's brought down around the 20. Not going to be, I don't think there's much. He might have gained 1.
I think maybe a yard.
Okay.
It's hard to tell with the change on the other side of the field, but I think we might have got 1 yard out of that.
It's
kind of had a little bit of a bobble there from Brady, which threw off the timing of the play.
Going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Cats from their own 28-yard line. Dalton needs to reach the 33 to pick up a first down, as this is 3rd down. Yes, we've gave Pepe some better punting room, but forget the punt right now. We want to get a first down because we need to score.
Yeah, let's keep this drive alive.
Brady under pressure. They're going to throw it out here to number 5, Kareem Page. Kareem's got a first down. Kareem's up to around the 35-yard line after forward progress.
Way to stand in there, Brady Penley. He had somebody bearing down in his face. Stood tall, made a good, strong throw. Great catch by Kareem.
I want to send a shout-out to number 77, John Ridley, number 60, Grant Halverson, number 72, Charlie Patrick, number 75, Striker Woods, and number 52, Peyton Starling on that offensive line, giving our Cats time to do what we need to do, giving Brady time and opening up holes for our running game. They're doing a great job.
Looks like we're going to take it into the second quarter.
We've got whistles, and we have
false start.
We got a penalty against Dalton. Okay.
Why did we? I mean, okay.
They hadn't even snapped the ball.
They hadn't snapped the ball. I mean, I have to assume whatever we did, we got into formation and then broke that formation.
I was going to say, did we run off the sidelines the wrong way or something, or what did we do there? Ball's back to the 30, so it's 1st and 15. This quarter is over as we are at 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. At the end of the first quarter, no score from Harmon Field. We'll be right back.
Every community has challenges.
But where others see challenges,
we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride
and strengths of Whitfield and Murray counties.
to fight for the education, basic needs,
and health of every person
in our local community.
We are the hand raisers,
game changers,
and the problem solvers. United,
We can create a community where
everyone
is part of something bigger than themselves.
be inclusive,
be bold.
be kind.
Live united.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
Board of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public School teachers. 2018 Ms. Risley Lee Dean, 2019 Mr. Freddie Fuentes, 2020 Ms. Teresa Hensley, and 2021 winner Ms. Jennifer Sumner. Board of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
All right, fans, back here at Harmon Field as we are getting ready to start the second quarter. Dalton has the ball, 1st and 15 from their own 30-yard line. Cats got hit with a motion penalty.
I think we just got into formation and broke formation.
Yeah. Okay, that's going to be Tyson Greenwade running, and Tyson picks up about 6, it looks like, on that carry. So that's going to bring up a second down and about 9 for Dalton.
Which is why those penalties hurt. I mean, he got the yardage back, but now we're 2nd and 9 instead of 2nd and 4. So you got to play disciplined football if you want to win football.
Anderson Jackson and Jackson Blackwood come back out, or just came out for this play. Warner Ross and Kareem Page just came in. Dalton once again 2nd down and 9 from their own 36-yard line. Brady operates from the shotgun, going to hand off to Tyson Greenwade. Tyson is not going to get much as East Paulding stuffed us pretty much at the line of scrimmage on that play.
Yeah, their line's doing a good job of holding up our offensive line, making it difficult to find holes for Tyson.
It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for Dalton as Greenwade picked up 2. So we don't want to punt again, so let's convert this 1st down. Dalton needs to get the ball out to their own 45.
I think we've had 2 1st down conversions this one, or 3. Is it 2 or 3? You tell me. I can't remember. But
yes. Yes.
So let's keep that going.
3rd and 7. Brady looking for a receiver, going to roll out of the pocket. He's got a wide open Kareem Page. Kareem has got the ball. Kareem is going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Dalton.
Great
yes.
Play, Brady Penley. Great route, Kareem Page.
Great job, Dalton.
Great blocking on the line there. Want to give everybody credit. That was a team effort.
Folks, Kareem Page was wide open. He blew past his man on that play. What? Look at we're looking at the replay. My goodness, Kareem was in his own zip code. Number 3's got some wheels.
Sorry.
You're
going over. I'll talk over you, but the line. I mean, Brady. There had nobody been around him. There was nobody within 10 yards of Brady.
I am so happy with our offensive line. Boy, they're doing a good job. Number 16, Pepe Laura in to set the kick the PAT. Kick is up and good. 7-0 Dalton. 10:35 left to go in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
Right back here at Harmon Field, 10:35 left to go in the second quarter. Our Catamounts have just struck pay dirt, and our Cats are up 7-0. Brady Penley hit a wide open Kareem Page for a long touchdown pass and have put our Cats on the board. Kareem blew past his the guy covering him, and Kareem was all by himself when he caught the pass, never broke stride, and it's 7-0 Dalton, Curtis.
Yeah, it looked like a broken coverage there. I don't know if the DB was expecting the safety to pick up the deep cross route, or deep post, I should say.
That's a good kick by Pepe. Number 3, I believe that is. He's still, my goodness, what a good run back.
Yeah, he stayed on his feet, hard to tackle.
Number 3, which was Jordan Harvey on that return for the Raiders. That was a great return, unfortunately, for our Cats. We need to stop that about 20 yards before we did. All right, East Paulding has the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. Our defense, had a good stop previous, Curtis. First when they had 1st and goal, Dalton stopped East Paulding 4 straight times to take over from the 1-yard line down here. So let's hope our Cats can do it again.
Yeah, we drove it 99 yards for a touchdown. Now's the time to stand up even more defense, because you kind of get a touchdown. Sometimes that'll do it right there.
Number 56, Brandon Arredondo.
Wasn't having any of it, right?
My goodness.
What I was going to say is sometimes the defense can get a little lax when you get a little lead. So that proves that maybe we're coming to play on this possession.
People on Fort Mountain camping right now wants to know who that 56 was for Dalton. It just laid that leg. You could hear that all over the area. My goodness, what a hit. 2nd down and 8 for East Paulding from their own 36-yard line. Raiders need to get up to their own 44 to keep this drive moving. Once again, Dalton in a 4-man front on defense. As Thomason waiting on the ball, he's going to hand it off to number 4, Javon Sheridan. Dalton defense playing good. Arredondo lost his helmet, so he'll have to come out for a play. I'll tell you what, folks, this is some physical football right here. Very physical.
I'm noticing, LD, I see number 4. That's 2 times he's ran the ball. And on that last possession when number 6 was trying to stretch over the line, he come up a little ginger. And so I'm wondering if he wasn't feeling too good coming off the field. I just don't see him out there.
I'll tell you one thing, that Dalton defense is hitting. 3rd down and 5 for the Raiders. Ball is on the East Paulding 39. They need to get to the 44, and let's hope our defense stops that. Looks like Dalton's going to be in a 4-man front this whole night on defense. It's a good idea since they are such a run-heavy team. All right, Thomason with the ball, going to attempt and throw it out here to number 88. That was their, looks like a big tight end.
Looked like a big tight end. You had Parker Eichholtz.
Number 88. Ryan Jenkins or Griffin Hurst. They have 2 number 88s listed, so I guess only the mama knows which one that was.
I reckon.
4th and 5, East Paulding, as the Dalton defense has held once again, Curtis.
But that was a great matchup there. You had Parker on the tight end, which means he's going to be able to run pretty good with him, and the quarterback just overthrew the play.
That tight end looks like he could play on Saturdays right now. He's got the size.
He's a big boy.
Boy, and these fellers are firm believers in supper time. All right, we got number 7, Journey Boston, back to return this punt. Good spiral. Journey's going to take it around his own 20-yard line. Journey is still trying to return it. Journey's not going to have a lot of success. He's going to be tackled around the 18. We'll be back to Harmon Field.
At Beautiful Smiles by Design, we are proud of our small town heritage. Located in Dalton and Calhoun, Georgia, we serve our community with pride. We have extended hours, including early and late appointments, plus we are open Saturdays for your convenience. To see more of our amazing transformations, please visit us on www.beautifulsmilesdentistry.com or visit our Instagram page. For all your family and cosmetic dental needs, come to Beautiful Smiles by Design.
Back here at Harmon Field where Dalton has the ball. Brady Penley going to keep the ball. Brady on a quarterback keeper. Brady's running down the sidelines here, and Penley's going to be took out around the 46-yard line. Great run by Brady Penley.
And he's been doing that all year long, that zone read, and he pulls it at the right time there.
Forget the 46. Dalton's got the ball down to the East Paulding 43-yard line for the Dalton.
Great run, Brady Penley.
You ain't a kidding, a great run. That was a great job. There was nobody out here, and Brady took off.
He hit that hole, and he was running full by the time he got the line of scrimmage.
The big red is clicking, folks. All right, there's Journey Boston going in motion. Penley waiting on the snap. Penley looking for a receiver. They're holding Kareem Page. No call. We got are they going to call a flag on
and
this?
He still called it, though. He still called it.
My goodness, I didn't know he called it. Wow.
He was pass interfered with and still made the catch.
That's going to be interference. That's going to be a reception. Of course, that penalty will be declined as Dalton has the ball deep in the red zone of East Paulding as Journey Boston made a great catch.
Oh, my goodness. How did he catch that football?
Once again, I want to send a shout-out to Dalton's offensive line. They are doing a fantastic job giving Brady time. Okay, let's see the official word here from the officials. Pass interference against the Raiders. Obviously, it's declined. Dalton has the ball. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line of East Paulding. Catamounts looking to go up by 2 touchdowns with 8:34 left to go here in the second quarter.
That was an amazing catch there. I don't know how he caught that football. We saw Kareem do it a couple of games ago. Now we've got Journey.
There's Greenwade with the ball. Greenwade's got a touchdown. Touchdown, Dalton.
Great job, offensive line. Great run, Greenwade. Excellent play call. Great job, Dalton. Excited to see us score again. Going up 13-0. Here we are. JJ's setting up to kick the PAT. Get us a good snap and a good hold here.
Brady Penley on the hold. Austin Fisher, the snapper. Kick is up. Kick looks good to me. 14-0 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
We're super fired up down here at Cherokee Brewing, getting ready for another football season. Don't forget to come down and check out one of our 24 beers on tap. We got the brewcade going on. Also want to remind you that we do have a drive-through set up behind the Oakwood Cafe so you can get your favorite chicken tenders without getting out of the car. Keep an eye out for a concert out at Walnut Hill Farm on the weekends this fall, and also be prepared for our Georgia-grown produce boxes with gathered goods. We appreciate all your support, and go teams this year. I hope everybody makes it to the playoffs. Woo!
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
Back here at Harmon Field, Dalton has just scored their second touchdown of the evening. Catamounts are ready to kick off as number 8, J.J. Robledo, set to kick off for the Cats. Good to see J.J. back in pads as we did a little squibber here, and East Paulding fell on it. So the Raiders will take over on their own 40. It's either going to be the 49 or 48. Looks like 49. So pretty much midfield where the Raiders will take over. Dalton once again up 14-0. Offense and defense both playing very well for the Cats. I'm sorry, Curtis.
We had JJ on a little, I guess, an onside kick there, trying to catch East Paulding off their game, sleeping there.
They are right in front of us right now, so we get a good look at that offensive line for the Raiders. Number 6, once again, Justin Williams on that carry. Williams picks up about 2 or 3. Let's call it 2. It's second down and 8 from the Dalton 49, so he went from the 49 to the 49.
So he's back in there and kind of limping a little bit there on that one. But
was it number 4 you were saying was limping?
No, number 6. He wasn't in on the last possession at all.
That's their main guy, Justin Williams.
That's their main guy. Now he's limping off the field.
His limp is faster than my sprint.
Yeah.
Thank
unfortunately.
you. I appreciate that.
Well,
Thank
with me
you.
too, so I'm with you in the same ballpark.
My run's just called a fast walk to a lot of people. Second down and 8 for the Raiders from Dalton's 49. Once again, number 8, Baylor Thomason, the quarterback. Going to hand it off here to that number 4 we were just talking about, Javon Sheridan. Sheridan, unfortunately, picked up a first down.
Yeah, attacking the edge again. They've had some success out there.
They've got some land out there that they can cover.
Yeah, they've got us on the toss sweep once, and a couple of those just handoffs, zone reads, and I guess a zone read, and our defensive ends not being able to get up the field, set the edge.
First and 10, East Paulding from Dalton's 35-yard line. Of course, this drive started with that, squibber kickoff, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, he kicked it right at him hard.
49-yard line. Oh, my goodness, that was almost a pick. Number 4, Assad Tanner.
That was almost a pick
that
six.
That would have been a pick 6.
That was almost reminiscent of the Georgia Bulldogs last week against Florida. He read the quarterback's eyes there.
Second down and 10, East Paulding from the Dalton 35 is number 44, Anderson Jackson comes in for the Cats.
Number 6 is back in at tailback for East Paulding.
I got a feeling he's a gamer. It's going to take a lot to keep him out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Number 8, once again, is Baylor Thomason. And 6, Justin Williams with the ball. My goodness, that's a physical runner as he is still fighting for yardage. He did not pick up a first, but he's getting very close now.
He is really close.
That is a physical running back. Dalton has saw a lot of those. We got an injured Raider on the field, folks, as number 18, Brock Johnson, comes in. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Buy from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
Welcome back to Harmon Field. East Paulding has a third down and 4.5 inches to go for the first. My goodness, you can call anything to get a first on this play with that big offensive line.
Yeah, a bad snap here would be nice.
I know. If I'm their coach, I just put the quarterback under center and do a sneak. Well, they don't have to, as they got a first down, and they got a lot of first down here. As Justin Williams, again, their workhorse, picks up a load.
That was a great tackle by number 21, Bubba Tanner. I mean, he come off the block and caught
hits
number 6 from behind.
Bubba hits good. All right, East Paulding, first and 10 from the Dalton 11-yard line. The Raiders can pick up another first down at the 1. They're moving the ball, but again, they started at their own 49, so they've not had to drive quite as far on this drive as they have been. So we're hoping our Cats can bow up and keep them out of the end zone as number 4, Javon Sheridan, on that carry.
Again, great tackle by Bubba Tanner.
Telling you what, folks, if this is a true definition of a running football team that we're playing tonight, nothing fancy. This is just Southern smash mouth, run it down your throat football.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. They could hit us a couple times, but quarterback, if I'm on the defense, really doesn't scare me much. He's not been that super accurate, so I think running is their game.
East Paulding, second down and 6 from the Dalton 7-yard line. Again, this is a very big offensive line for East Paulding, so They're just going to run it down your throat until you can show you can stop them. And we've got whistles, and we've got a timeout on the Raiders. We'll be back to Harmon Field.
Every day brings new challenges. GigLink is helping our community keep pace in this brave new world. New ways to efficiently communicate, new and innovative ways of approaching manufacturing, new ways to explore our dreams and goals. GigLink's lightning-fast service provides downloads and uploads up to 10 times faster than traditional internet speeds, perfect for today's data-intensive environment, giving us all a chance to succeed. Connect with GigLink today.
First Bank of Dalton really came through for us when we needed them most. Laura was extremely helpful during the loan process and even helped us open up our business checking account.
Most people think switching banks is a stressful process. Our goal is to show them how easy it could be.
We were really surprised at how seamless it was, and I love the First Bank Connect mobile app. Laura took care of setting that up for us too.
Going the extra mile for our customers is one of our core essentials at First Bank of Dalton. Ready to switch? Let us go the extra mile for you.
Once again, back here at Harmon Field, where East Paulding has the ball on Dalton's 6-yard line. Second down as number 6, we got a flag on this play as Justin Williams. We did a great job of tackling behind the line. It's like number 26, Andy Antongana. Yes. But again, we got a flag on the field, Curtis.
Yeah, they weren't going to have it.
That's against the Raiders, brother.
Against the Raiders, that helps. I think you take the down, or you decline the penalty here. They lost about 5 yards, so.
Let's see here. Let's see what they're going to do.
Our defense said no way, no how this time. Y'all are not going to do a toss sweep and get the edge on us. We got out there quick.
Let's see what we're going to do. Penalty is declined.
3rd and about 10.
Curtis is right on it. 3rd and 10. 3rd down and 10 from the 11-yard line of Dalton's. Come on, Cats. Quarterback going to keep the ball on this play. He's going to throw it out here to number 4, and we were trucking him down from behind, but he did score. So that was quarterback number 8, Baylor Thomason, throwing out here to number 4, Javon Sheridan. Touchdown, so it makes it 14-6, Catamounts.
Had to open my big mouth, LD. Had to open my big mouth.
Well, sometimes us men do that.
Yeah, exactly. Put your foot in, open and insert foot.
At least it's just one foot.
Yeah. I think that was their first completion all night, unfortunately. It was an expensive one.
Is that number 95 kicking?
Yep.
Landon Schaefer is the kicker for the Raiders. 5:05 left to go here in the second quarter. The kick is up. Kick looks good from here. 14-7 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Years. How did we get here?
It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
Back here at Harmon Field, where the Raiders have just scored to cut the Dalton lead to 14-7. 5:05 left to go here in the second quarter. As number 95 for the Raiders, which is Landon Schaefer, getting ready to kick off. That kick will be going to, looks like number 1. Is that Blanchard?
That's Luke Blanchard.
Number 1, Luke Blanchard. Blanchard looking for a hole, and Blanchard's up to the 25. Blanchard somehow kept his balance. Blanchard has got some open field, but they're closing the gap on him. Blanchard is still going. What a run by Luke Blanchard.
Oh, my goodness right there.
Gracious.
He said, I am not going down.
Woo! What a run by Luke Blanchard.
You are not tackling me.
Mike, let's see the replay on this one.
Wow, we talked about Journey being the human joystick. I think we've got it in 2.0 right here.
I think we've got a few other joysticks out there. Right here, that's a beautiful job keeping his balance right there.
How his knee didn't go down. Kudos to the officials for not making a predetermined call there.
And hats off to the Dalton return team for not a block in the back.
Yeah.
My goodness. Dalton takes over on the East Paulding 46-yard line where it is 1st down and 10.
What a great
job, Luke. I'm sorry, Curtis.
I'm sorry, LD. I keep over-talking you.
We're both just hyper tonight.
We are.
All right, Brady's going to keep the ball, and Brady's going to roll it here to the right. Brady's got some real estate. Brady's got some room. Brady's down to about the 38-yard line of East Paulding. The Catamounts are rolling.
Again, another great play by Brady. Zone read, simple. See what the defensive end's doing and do what he's not.
2nd down and 2 for the Cats from the East Paulding 38-yard line. Cats just need to get 2 more to keep this drive moving. Our Cats are playing with some fire in them, and they are moving the ball. We've got Tyson Greenway right beside Brady Penley. Penley's going to hand it off to Greenway. Greenway's got we got a flag on this play as Tyson fought for some yards, but Curtis, we got some laundry here.
Yeah, they're going to call a hold, but they could have called it looked like to me a face mask there. It looked like Tyson got ripped around.
Holding against Dalton. All righty. Well, we had a 1st down after his run, but we're going to move it back a little bit here. 2nd down.
Looks like it might be 2nd and 10 where the holding took place. Going to lose 10 from where it was at. 2nd and 9?
I believe you're right. Let's go with 2nd and 9.
What I was going to say earlier is, we seem to be playing with a chip on our shoulder.
We do.
Tonight.
We do. That's a good point. All right, Dalton 2nd down and 9 from the East Paulding 45-yard line. Brady Penley, as usual, in the shotgun, going to throw it out here to number, is that 10, Warner Ross. Warner's putting on some good moves over there, and Warner is really close if he didn't get it at a 1st down around the 35-yard line. That is going to be a 1st down, Dalton, as they have already signaled.
What a great idea there. What a great play. A little soft coverage over there, so Brady just gave it to Warner. Once again, give it to your playmakers on the edge and let them make a play.
Let them do what they've got. We've also got number 9 right here, Kendricks London, our freshman, on this side. He is lined up right in front of Warner. That young man's a freshman, and you're going to hear his name a lot in his career. Brady's going to throw it out here to Journey Boston. Journey's got a touchdown, Dalton, 20-7, Catamounts.
Again, busted coverage. There was nobody on Journey.
Good job, Cats.
Great play, Brady. Great pass. He found him. He was looking left, and
look how open he is.
Yeah, Journey was basically jumping up in the air trying to get the ball, and luckily Brady found him for a great strike there for a touchdown.
My goodness, our Catamounts are looking good. Our receivers are absolutely blowing by their defenders. Wide open on these passes.
Looked like we scored in a minute and a half on that possession.
We got J.J. Robledo kicking the PAT. 21-7 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
Back here at Harmon Field, where Curtis and I was just talking during the break. Again, we don't want to sound like a broke record here, but we are so proud of our offensive line. This East Paulding team is big, and our Catamounts have not backed down one bit. Of course, they've not backed down all season long. They come in here to these games, they give it everything they've got. They don't back down from anybody, and we have got a 21-7 lead on our final night of the 2021 football season from Harmon Field. 3:21 left to go before halftime. As we got number 16, Pepe Lara, on that kickoff. Curtis, you got me a jersey number on that return? Is that number
Number 2.
Okay, he turned around. I saw. Oh, it's a great job on the kickoff coverage team. Fantastic job is number
36.
2, Cam Blackman on that tackle.
Number 36, number 9, and number 28 looked like they were in on the stop there for Dalton. That'd be Kendricks London.
36 is Denzel Vasquez.
Nope.
Was it not 36?
No, that's it. I was just saying Kendricks was coming in. You're good. 36 was in on the tackle.
And you said 28?
28.
Cameron Staten. Both those guys were freshmen.
That's encouraging to see.
Our freshmen are looking good. You know, those two with Kendricks London, I mean, my goodness gracious. Dalton has got some fantastic athletes coming up. All right. Pass was intended for number 2, which is Cam Blackman. Pass is incomplete.
Tried to do a double move there, and we weren't falling for it. I'll be honest, if he tries to even throw it to the receiver, I think that's an interception. And Dalton did not fall for that at all.
You can tell the passing game is something that they're not comfortable with, as they are all about the run.
That's why building a big lead helps Dalton, because it's going to take them off their game. They can't just rely on that run and stay in the ball game.
East Paulding second down and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Catamounts again in a 4-man front on defense. Thomason with the ball. Going to throw. Ooh! He broke his concentration. Number 21, Bubba Tanner, did a fantastic job of breaking the concentration. The ball intended for number 5, Joel Langford. Tanner never touched it, but his effort to go up and block it or knock it away or something was just enough to break the concentration, so that's as good as him knocking it away. Third down and 10 for the Raiders.
Yeah, that was great recognition. I don't even know if that was his guy or not, but he recognized the receiver was open there and just went back to try to make a play, and he did. Looks like they're going to have to try to throw here. 3rd and 10. That's not their strong suit.
No, it's not. Boy, it'd be nice to get a pick here. We got whistles and timeout on East Paulding, and we'll be right back to Herman Field.
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
As a local business, it is important to us to bank local. The treasury management team at First Bank of Dalton handles all our credit card processing needs.
As a community bank, we understand the importance of supporting one another.
We know Kirsty is just a phone call away and happy to stop by in person if we have any issues.
We pride ourselves on delivering service you can only get from your local merchant services provider. Let us get to work for you. Nos enorgullecemos de brindar un servicio que solo puede obtener de su proveedor local de servicios comerciales. Permítenos trabajar para usted.
Welcome back to Herman Field. 3rd down and 10 for the Raiders. The Raiders got a little trickery going here. His ball's number 2, Cam Blackman. We got a flag on the play. Woo, what a hit. My goodness, what a hit.
Puts them 4th and 4.
And that ball is going, the penalty will be against the Raiders, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a block in the back.
Yes, it is. We've got a block in the back against the Raiders. That is declined. 4th down for the Raiders. The Raiders will be punting to our Cats, and they're going to be fairly deep in their own territory.
Was that 4th and 6?
2:55 left to go. It is fourth about 4 or 5, looks like.
Yeah, that's why 4th and where they're marked at and what they say on the board is different to me.
Well, to me, that looks like 4th and 4 where they're marked at. Well, yeah, that's what they got up there.
No, look, I mean, you got the mark. That looks like 6 yards to me, but that's just me. If I can count correctly.
Now, they've got 6 from where it was first down.
I will take the punt for sure.
Punting formation for the Raiders. No block. We got Journey Boston set. Journey's going to let this ball roll. We're going to 2:47 left to go. We'll be right back to Herman Field.
ASA, Dalton's fire protection, industrial life safety, and commercial security experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
Right back here at Harmon Field, 2:47 left to go before halftime. Again, our Catamounts are in our final game of this 2021 season. Dalton with a 21-7 lead. Our offensive line has played a heck of a ball game tonight. Dalton has the ball on their own 36.
Yeah, and honestly, the defense has played a heck of a ball game tonight.
It is a team effort tonight. Well, did Kareem get no, incomplete. They were fighting for it, a 50-50 ball, and nobody got it.
I'll be honest, Kareem became a DB there because that could have been an interception.
You know, if you're playing tic-tac-toe, the tie, if you end up tying, you say the cat got it.
Yeah.
Well, I wish the cat would have got it, so it'd have been our ball. But anyway, that's going to be 2nd down and 10 from our own 36-yard line.
And I'll tell you, Kareem can flat jump. He can get up there.
Kareem's oh my goodness, he's an athlete. This is one of the most athletic teams I can remember Dalton having. They are loaded with speed, quickness, agility.
Yeah, we've got a lot of skill.
None of the stuff that I have. All right, that's going to be Greenwade up the middle. Tyson picked up 3, maybe 3.5. Well, they keep moving the chain. Let's go with 4.
I like 4 better than 3.5.
Exactly. Let's go with 3rd and 6 now.
Although they do have 3rd and 7 on the board, so.
Well, we're right. Let's go with what we said. 3rd and 6.
I can't read the tape anyway, so.
Cats with the ball on the 40. We need to get up to the 46. So that officially makes it 3rd and 6. Penley waiting. Penley's got the ball. He's going to throw it out here to is that Kareem?
It is.
Kareem is short. Did forward progress get him?
It depends on where they mark it. He looked like he was at the line, but they took it back about a yard.
That seems to happen.
That was not a good spot because I promise you he was a yard in front of that. But
that happens quite often this year.
Yeah, unfortunately, the official was not in position to make a good call there.
Well, it's 4th and 1, and it looks like, unless Dalton calls a time, we got 3 timeouts.
Yeah, I assume we're going to let this thing run out and think about it.
We got 1:27 left to go before halftime.
We got 13-12 on the play clock. Very,
very questionable spot on that pass to Kareem. Dalton is letting the ball. Okay, we got timeout. 1:13 left to go. We'll be right back to Harmon Field, folks.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Back here at Harmon Field, it looks like Dalton's going to go for the first down as Brady is under center. We're going to try to draw them off. Cats just had called a timeout. 4th down and about 2 foot to go for the first. Whoa, something went wrong there as Brady was not expecting. Brady was not expecting the ball, and that is going to be a fumble. East Paulding will take over. Something went crazy there as
from the reaction from our players, it looks like they weren't going to snap that ball. I think they were trying to get them draw off sides, and we got a miscommunication here, I guess.
I think miscommunication between the center and the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think you want to give them the ball right here with 1:09. They have no timeouts left.
1st down and 10 from the Dalton 42-yard line. Raiders with the ball. Again, Dalton in a 4-man front on defense. Going to pitch it back here to number 6, which is Justin Williams. Williams is still running. Oh, my gosh, he's down to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. He scored. That is a touchdown for the Raiders. 57 seconds left to go. As we just gave them a great opportunity there, and they took advantage of it. That's 2 short fields they've had to work with tonight, and they have put 2 touchdowns on the board with it.
Yeah. To be honest, we're shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, and it's time to change feet because we got to be wearing our feet out. We've shot them both now. 21 to 13. 57 seconds left to go before halftime.
Yeah.
Waiting on the PAT for the Raiders. Kick is up. The kick looks good from here. 21 to 14. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Every day brings new challenges. GigLink is helping our community keep pace in this brave new world. New ways to efficiently communicate, new and innovative ways of approaching manufacturing, new ways to explore our dreams and goals. GigLink's lightning-fast service provides downloads and uploads up to 10 times faster than traditional internet speeds, perfect for today's data-intensive environment, giving us all a chance to succeed. Connect with GigLink today.
Back here at Harmon Field, where we've had some wild plays here in this second quarter. 57 seconds left to go before halftime. Dalton with a 21 to 14 lead. A while ago when Kareem caught the ball, and it really looked like forward progress had given him a first down, and they moved the ball back. We were saying about it's things like that that can really become a big deal in a game as we fumble on the very next play, a mix-up between center and quarterback. And next thing you know, East Paulding has scored, and now it's 21 to 14 with 57 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. East Paulding was offsides on that kickoff, but no flag. That's going to be a touchback. Dalton will come out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Well, we got 2 timeouts in 57 seconds. How aggressive do we want to be here?
That is a good question. I'm glad I'm up here and not down there.
Yep, I don't want to be that guy, but you know, we watched this last week with Georgia, Florida, going about 2 minutes left in the first half, and Georgia's up 3-0. Next thing you know, before you turn around, it's 24-0. So,
folks, I know this is not football related, but want to send a shout out to those Atlanta Braves. We are very proud of this World Championship that the Braves just beat Houston in 6 games to win their 2nd World Series title. Hats off to the Braves, and now we're back to football. 1st and 10, Dalton from their own 20. 57 seconds left. Let's see what's on the schedule here. We got to pass that here to Journey Boston. Boston got out of bounds. Journey picked up about, I was thinking about the 26. That's where he went out. They're standing on the 25.
Yeah, I think they're going to give us all those underneath routes we want. Should be able to move the ball, hopefully within JJ's range. Might be able to get us a 3-point field goal here. You got any more field goal numbers other than 3?
No. All right, 2nd down and 5 for Dalton from their own 25-yard line. Penley looking for some receivers to catch and get out of bounds. Penley is going to throw it, and that's a completion. And that's Kareem Page, and that's a 1st down for Dalton, as Dalton has now got the ball up to their own 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Catamounts.
Great job there, Brady, recognizing it. Looked like he was going to run to me. And
that's what I was thinking. He's going to take off with it. And then I thought, no, don't pass it now because you're past the line of scrimmage. Don't
I
throw it
don't
now.
know how close he was, but he had to be close, but worked out for us.
All right, 1st and 10, Dalton. 3 receivers to this bottom, 1 to the top. Tyson in the backfield with Brady. Brady looking for receivers, so when they get open, we're going to throw it out here to number 1, Luke Blanchard. Luke's got a lot of room. Get out of bounds, Luke. Luke gets out of bounds at around the 43-yard line, 42. All right, another 1st down for Dalton. 37 seconds left to go here before the halftime. Curtis, this is very smart football by the offense.
Very smart. Once again, they're playing like a cover 2, don't want to get beat deep, and everything under the middle is open. We still got 2 timeouts left.
You keep giving up 10 and 15 in a whack, you don't have to play deep. You're getting down the field.
Yeah, when you play that soft coverage, you know, we watch it every week. It sometimes kills the defense.
Get out of that, Brady. Are they going to call that an incomplete or what?
Yeah.
Incomplete.
Okay. Incomplete.
Okay, Brady, the pocket was collapsing around Brady, and they kind of strapped his arm as he went to throw it, so the ball will be incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Good news is that stopped the clock. 30 seconds left to go before halftime. 2nd and 10, Dalton from the East Paulding 42-yard line.
Yeah, I think the other good news was it was incomplete because I think the East Paulding might have fell on that.
Well, we just saw some crazy things happen on that last possession, so let's convert on this one. Okay, Penley waiting on the ball. Penley in the pocket. Oh, Penley's under pressure. Brady going to roll out. Brady's going to be sacked by number 99 for East Paulding.
Let the clock run.
Number 99, Chris Walker. Walker has threw Brady back, and we lost about 6 or 7 on that play.
Looks like we might take a timeout and maybe go for a
Boy, that clock is
Hail
moving.
Mary.
Yeah. 5.6 seconds left. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
We're super fired up down here at Cherokee Brewing, getting ready for another football season. Don't forget to come down and check out one of our 24 beers on tap. We got the brewcade going on. Also want to remind you that we do have a drive-thru set up behind the Oakwood Cafe, so you can get your favorite chicken tenders without getting out of the car. Keep an eye out for a concert out at Walnut Hill Farm on the weekends this fall, and also be prepared for our Georgia-grown produce boxes with gathered goods. We appreciate all your support, and go teams this year. I hope everybody makes it to the playoffs.
All right, fans, back here at Harmon Field where Dalton has it 3rd down. Brady looking for a receiver. We're trying to score before halftime. Brady's going to throw it out here.
Open the journey.
Oh, my goodness. The clock has ran out on our Cats as Dalton got down to the 3. Pass was complete, but we don't have any time left. We will go into halftime with your score. Dalton 21, East Paulding 14. We're at the halftime at Harmon Field. Me and Curtis will join you at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Tim Scott, Principal Stephanie Hungerpiller, and Director Jana Pye, we are proud to present the Dalton High School Catamount Marching Band. Tonight, the Catamount Band is proud to present their 2021 production, El Toro Alegre, inspired by the children's book Ferdinand the Bull. Selections include Chanson du Toreador, Habanera, and Matador. Band staff includes Assistant Directors Daisy Cardona Kay and Dr. Doug Schultz, Front Ensemble Instructor Guy Hartline, Color Guard Instructors Jerica Warren and Madison Flowers, Visual Coordinator Amber Dean, Music Arranger John Mashburn, Percussion Arrangers Tanya Mashburn and Eric Brown, and Drill Writer John Mashburn. The band is under the field direction of Head Drum Major Nathan Haynes and Drum Majors Lauren Scari and Andrea Nolasco. Soloists are Michael Udong, tenor saxophone, and Salvador Herrera, trumpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dalton High School Catamount Marching Band! Ladies and gentlemen, the Dalton High School Catamount Marching Band! The Catamount Band would like to extend their gratitude to their wonderful sponsors at the Diamond level: Williams Stocks, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, A3 Propane, Vicky and Wayne Neal, Lowe's, and at the Platinum level,
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Every community has challenges.
But where others see challenges,
we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride
and strengths of Whitfield and Murray counties.
To fight
for the education,
basic needs,
and health of every person
in our local community.
We are the hand raisers,
game changers,
and the problem solvers.
United,
we can create a community where
everyone
is part of something bigger than themselves.
Be inclusive.
Be bold. Be kind.
Live united.
Thank you.
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Buy from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
We have known Mark for years, but always assumed switching banks would be such a lengthy and stressful process. However, during the COVID pandemic, First Bank of Dalton was there to help when we needed them.
I'm glad we were here when they needed us and could show them just how easy switching to First Bank of Dalton can really be.
It became clear that our business belonged with Mark and First Bank of Dalton. They go the extra mile for their customers.
Well, going the extra mile is one of our core essentials at First Bank of Dalton. You ready to switch? Let us go the extra mile for you. Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
We're super fired up down here at Cherokee Brewing, getting ready for another football season. Don't forget to come down and check out one of our 24 beers on tap. We got the brewcade going on. Also want to remind you that we do have a drive-through set up behind the Oakwood Cafe, so you can get your favorite chicken tenders without getting out of the car. Keep an eye out for a concert out at Walnut Hill Farm on the weekends this fall, and also be prepared for our Georgia-grown produce boxes with gathered goods. We appreciate all your support, and go teams this year. I hope everybody makes it to the playoffs. Woo!
Board of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public School teachers. 2018, Ms. Risley Lee Dean. 2019, Mr. Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Ms. Teresa Hensley. And 2021 winner, Ms. Jennifer Sumner. Board of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
ASA, Dalton's fire protection, industrial life safety, and commercial security experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
At Beautiful Smiles by Design, we are proud of our small town heritage. Located in Dalton and Calhoun, Georgia, we serve our community with pride. We have extended hours, including early and late appointments, plus we are open Saturdays for your convenience. To see more of our amazing transformations, please visit us on www.beautifulsmilesdentistry.com or visit our Instagram page. For all your family and cosmetic dental needs, come to Beautiful Smiles by Design.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
Every day brings new challenges. GigLink is helping our community keep pace in this brave new world. New ways to efficiently communicate, new and innovative ways of approaching manufacturing, new ways to explore our dreams and goals. GigLink's lightning-fast service provides downloads and uploads up to 10 times faster than traditional internet speeds, perfect for today's data-intensive environment, giving us all a chance to succeed. Connect with GigLink today.
Adrian Hernandez, safety, sophomore.
Assad Tanner, DB, junior.
Brock Johnson, linebacker, senior.
Parker Eicholtz, safety, senior.
Bentley Myers, DB, senior.
Ethan Evans, safety, junior.
Austin Fisher, D-line, senior.
Isaac Lopez, senior, defensive line.
Brandon Arredondo, linebacker, senior.
Hezekiah Duncan, defensive end, senior.
Bennett Phelan, sophomore, tight end, defensive end.
Brady Penley, quarterback safety, senior.
Luke Blanchard, junior, receiver.
Tyson Greenwade, junior, running back.
Grant Page, wide receiver, senior.
Journey Boston, running back, senior.
JJ Robledo, kicker, punter, senior.
Warner Ross, junior, receiver.
Pepe Lara, kicker, punter, senior.
John Frank Patterson, tight end, senior.
Jackson Blackwood, fullback, junior.
Peyton Starlin, 52, freshman.
Grant Halverson, offensive line, senior.
Charlie Patrick, senior, offensive line. Striker Woods, sophomore, O-line.
John Ridley, O-line, junior.
Welcome back to Harmon Field, folks, as our Catamounts are coming back onto the field from the field house. We want to mention our corporate sponsors to you, as they are responsible for so much that happens with Dalton football. Those being Adcock Financial Group, Advanced Insurance Strategies, ASA Fire Protection, Checkers, Bear Paper Tube, Beautiful Smile by Design, Brewster's Ice Cream, Carpet Industry Clearinghouse, Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, Kaler Industrial Sales, Chick-fil-A, Colwell Banker, Kennard Realty, Dalton Plastic Surgery, Dalton Skate Shop, Dalton Utilities OptiLink, Direct Packaging, Duncan Tree Service, Engineered Floors, First Bank of Dalton, Ford of Dalton, Hamilton Medical Center and Hamilton Sports Medicine, Helton Tire, Longhorn Steakhouse, Love Funeral Home, Material Handling Incorporated, McGriff Insurance, McMahon Law Firm, Myers Flooring of Dalton, Novalis Innovative Flooring, Peds Care PC, Proformance Sports, Ross Management Group, Shaw Industries, Textile Rubber and Chemical, the Ann and John Bryant Foundation, Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair, Truist, Brandon Brown Productions, and the Dalton Quarterback Club. We are just a few minutes away from starting the third quarter here at Harmon Field, where our Catamounts lead 21-14. Before the third quarter kicks off, we have someone within the Dalton coaching staff that we want to send out a very special shout out to. Coach Bill Mayo. This is going to be Coach Mayo's final game as one of our assistant coaches. Coach Mayo he's been coaching the offensive line here at Dalton for many years. Coach Mayo has been here on the Dalton staff for 25 or 30 years. Coach Mayo, his own choice, has chosen to pursue a opportunity that will be good for him and good for his family. And we are so happy for him in his future endeavors. Coach Mayo has hosted Catamount football. He has, my goodness, he has done so many great things here at Dalton. He was a great high school player. He was an All-American at the University of Tennessee as a lineman. We wish Coach Bill Mayo the best of everything as his future directs him. We are so happy for him. And, Coach, we love you, and we are so proud that you have represented Dalton High School in every way possible to the best of your ability, and you have done a fantastic job. Well, here we are, folks, getting ready to start the third quarter as number 16, Pepe Laura, is kicked off, and that will be going to number, Curtis, it looks like number two, which is Cam Blackman. Dalton did a great job again. Well, I said they did, and then he tried to bust loose there, but forward progress. Looks like they're going to rule him down around the 26-yard line, so East Paulding will come out 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
Great play by number 28, holding him up, letting the Catamounts come and rally around the football. That'd be Cameron Staten.
We heard at the break, right before we came on the air, Dalton had 312 yards of total offense in that first half. So we knew the Dalton offense was doing a great job, and those kind of numbers just go to prove it. Okay, Dalton again starting out in a 4-man defensive front. Catamounts showing blitz with linebacker Brock Johnson, as Dalton is going to wrap up number 6, which is Justin Williams. In on that tackle I saw was number 21, Bubba Tanner. Did you happen to see anyone else, Curtis?
Adriel Hernandez set the edge there and pushed him back up the middle.
Okay. All righty. I was looking at the ball carrier to make sure I had the right one, and our defense got up from the ball before I could have a chance to see who all was in on that tackle. A gain of about 3 on that play. Let's call it 2nd down and 7 for the Raiders. Again, Raiders are running team. Oh, that's a great job as number 18, Brock Johnson, slipped in the backfield and caused the trip up there to keep a potential big gain from happening. Great job, Brock, as Brock is a senior linebacker playing in his final half of football here at Harmon Field, Curtis.
Yeah, he hit that hole and he hit it fast. And running back, what's his name again?
Justin Williams.
He had nowhere to go. Brock tracked him down from the back. And that's not easy. He's a big, fast back. So,
yeah, Brock did a great job. That's going to be 3rd down and 5. East Paulding from their own 29-yard line. They need to get the ball up to the 34 to keep this drive moving. Obviously, our hopes and prayers are that doesn't happen.
Yeah, getting off the football field right now is pretty important.
Number 8, Baylor Thomason, slips and falls at his own 23-yard line.
Great job.
That'll bring up a 4th down.
89 getting up in the middle there. Bannon Phelan.
Bannon is just a sophomore, and he has had a great year. Bannon has got a great future.
Yeah, he broke through 2 tackles to make that play.
That's a 4th and 11, as that will force the Raiders to punt. Of course, we have number 7, Journey Boston, back around his own 45 to receive this punt.
I mean, at this point, and I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth again, but when they have to go a long distance, they struggle to do that. We've gotten them off the field. It's when they've had short fields they've been able to get some points off of.
Running teams do that. It's a wobbly spiral. And Journey's going to take over from his own 23, puts on a few juke and jive moves there, and gets about 10 yards on the return.
Great decision there.
Dalton will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
That ball could have kept rolling for another 10 yards, and Journey said, nope, I'm going to take it from here, and we'll get us about 10.
Well, 10's better than taking it over at their own 23.
No doubt. So, great decision by Journey. Put a little juke move on there on
that's his joystick.
I didn't really see the number.
Joystick moves.
That's the joystick. And he stuck his foot in the ground, and that kid didn't know where to go.
Well, instead of 10, let's give him 12 as Dalton takes over on their own 35-yard line. Brady looking for a receiver. He's got number 7, Journey Boston. Boston in one-on-one coverage. Journey, whoa!
Ooh,
they
so
said okay.
close.
They said Journey did go out. We thought Journey was going to take it to the house. All right, Journey gets up to his own 48-yard line. Looks like where it'll be 1st and 10. Dalton. Excuse me, the 49. It's getting better all the time.
Yeah. Speaking of the joystick, he put a little move there again. Almost got around the edge.
He faked me, and I'm sitting here in the chair, so I can't imagine what you're doing out there actually covering him. All right, 1st and 10, Dalton from their own 49-yard line. Catamounts are picking up right where they left off in the second quarter, moving the ball on offense. That's going to be Journey Boston on that run.
That was Tyson Greenwade on that one.
Did I do it again?
You did it again. Just look for that big white club on Tyson's hand.
Well, it's obvious in elementary school. I never learned what a 3 and a 7 was.
Good run there. Looked like we picked up about 5. It's always good to be in front of the chains. Give us plenty of options. Pass throw here. Keeps East Paulding off balance.
All right, folks. Curtis is looking through binoculars, so I'm not going to tell all you how he's cheating on these numbers. So
is that what you call those things in your eyes?
Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. Brady with the ball. Now that is Brady. Brady with the ball. Brady's got a first down as he runs out around the 39-yard line of East Paulding, where it is another first down, Dalton.
Looked like just a straight quarterback keep there, and Brady using his athleticism.
8:35 left to go here in the third quarter. 21-14 Dalton. Catamounts moving the ball. 1st and 10 from the East Paulding 39-yard line. Catamounts are looking sharp when they run it, looking good when they pass it, and we have to thank the offensive line for that as they are doing their job. Brady drops back in the pocket, looking for a receiver. Brady's going to throw it out here to number 1, Luke Blanchard. Blanchard shakes a tackle. Blanchard down to the 30. Blanchard slips down around the 30 or 29-yard line of East Paulding.
And I'll be honest, Brady had options there. He obviously hit Luke underneath, but Journey was flying free too. So great catch, Luke, and a great play there after the catch.
That's going to bring us up a 2nd down and 1 yard to go for the first. Ball is on the 30-yard line. Catamounts have number 5, Kareem Page, number 1, Luke Blanchard to the top. That's 45, Jackson Blackwood, and 44, Anderson Jackson, both on that play. And that is Tyson Greenwade, number 3. Tyson's around the edge, and it looked like it was going to be a horse collar at one time, but he let go.
He held on to that horse. If he'd have went down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tyson Strong's a horse, so I guess that's why appropriate to bring him down by that, but that's a first down for the Cats.
Yeah, he runs with such fury.
He is strong. My goodness, he's strong.
He is fun to run. He's fun. They're all fun to watch. Whether it's Warner Ross, whether it's Tyson, whether it's Journey, Kareem, Brady.
We've got some great skill position players.
I'll be honest, as a defensive coordinator, they would be hard to cover.
1st and 10, Dalton from the East Paulding 18. That's going to be Warner Ross on that carry. Warner gets down to about the 10-yard line. Warner took a direct snap.
Yeah, we had a jet sweep action with Journey. Pulled the linebackers to the right. Warner took it right up the middle for about 9 yards.
That was a good job by Warner. That's going to bring up 2nd down and about 3 for
7
Dalton.
yards.
The ball is down around the 11-yard line of East Paulding. Dalton needs to get the ball down to about the 8 to get a first down. Catamounts doing a good job of mixing up a lot of different offensive formations on this drive. Brady waiting on the ball, going to give it up to Tyson Greenwade. Tyson pumping those legs, and Tyson is inside around the 8-yard line. He's very close to a first down if he don't have it. Where are they going to mark the ball, Curtis?
Hard to tell. Looks like they got him a little short.
3rd down and 2 feet to get the first down.
This is where I don't like the flash. I like you get under center, a quarterback sneak or a power eye, and you just pump it right up in there. But, we do those shotgun snaps, and those centers, they get used to that stuff. And
okay, we got Brady again in the shotgun. Number 1, Luke Blanchard, taking off. Going to throw it out here to Luke. Luke's got a first down, may have more than that. Luke is going to – did Luke score? They called him out. There's no – oh, my goodness.
They got a first down.
He's in there very close to the
As we'll watch
to the goal
replay
line
here.
I thought he stuck it. Maybe he was already out of bounds before he did that. I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
It's first down and goal from about the 2-yard line of East Paulding. The Catamounts have got 4 chances here to punch this in. Dalton up 21-14, 6:21 left to go here in the third quarter. Catamounts offense has looked good all night. Looking to go up by 13. Brady's going to throw it out here to Kareem Page. And Kareem and his defender was very close with each other. There was jersey in each one's hand the whole way, no flag. So that's going to bring up a second down and goal.
From the 3.
Those two were welded together as Journey. Is that Journey?
No, it's Kareem.
Kareem, as Kareem went down.
Yeah, I mean, they were good coverage there by number 3. They were both kind of fighting for the ball.
That was as tight as coverage as you can get.
Yeah, they're taking an incredible catch there.
We got both Kareem and Luke down here in single coverage. Going to run it up the middle for Tyson Greenway. Touchdown, Dalton.
Great play there. Just power football.
27-14, Dalton.
Great run there by Tyson. Like we said, he just runs the ball so hard. It's hard not to give it to him on 3 yards. He's going to get you 4.
Number 16, Pepe Lara, in to attempt the PAT. 6:09 left to go here in the third quarter. Good snap, good hold. Good kick by Pepe, 28-14 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
All right! Oh yeah, baby!
All right, folks, welcome back here to Harmon Field. Dalton Catamount football, game 10 of our 2021 season. We are down to our final quarter and a half here at Harmon as our Catamounts are up 28-14. And Curtis, our Catamounts have come out of the locker room from halftime, and they are looking good.
They look sharp. You know, we've talked about it all year. The halftime is a game of adjustments and our time of adjustments. And we've struggled last couple of games. We've not had any success. I don't want to call us out, but this game has not been that game. We have come out sharp.
These boys are determined to get them a region win tonight, and they are on their way to doing it. I'm kind of getting paranoid and calling numbers, but it looked like number 1 on that return. We'll be right back to Harmon Field, folks. Stop. Back here at Harmon Field, and yes, that was number 1. My eyes did not fail me on that one. Number 1, Cameron Shelley on that return for the Raiders. Shelley got the ball up to their own 37-yard line where it is 1st and 10. Again, Dalton with a 28-14 lead. Catamounts in search of their first region win. That's number 6 again, Justin Williams. Williams looks like he picked up about 4 on that play.
Yeah, they got him. I heard 4. You said 4.
Well, they said 3 on the speaker.
3 on the speaker.
I said 4, and they're marking it 4.
It's 4.
Yes.
They had 4, or they had 5 on the Jumbotron, so I didn't know where we were at.
It's not 3rd and 6. We know that.
It's 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd and 6. All right, Raiders with the ball on their own 41-yard line. Cats again in a 4-man front on defense. Going to pitch it back here to the workhorse, number 6, Justin Williams. And Williams is going to get out to about the 45. He's tackled by number 21, Bubba Tanner.
Good play there by Bubba.
And number 4, Assad Tanner, was there to offer some assistance. in case Williams tried to get back up. That's going to be a third down and about 2, a third down and a long 2 for the Raiders.
Yeah, it's right there it's a 2. It's a true 2 right there.
A true 2.
True 2. We can actually see this. We're looking right down the line on this one.
Yeah, this is pretty much getting right here in front of us now.
Yeah, we're trying to get the crowd pumped up. We need a big stop here.
Third down and 2. If the Cats can hold right here, the way we're moving the ball, you got to feel really good about it. As Justin Williams says, nope, I'm going to get a first down on this one.
Yeah,
and he did.
He kept those legs a churning, and it was hard to get him down.
He did. First down for the Raiders. East Paulding has the ball on their own 49-yard line. They need to get down to Dalton's 41 to keep this drive moving.
Getting late in the third. We're at 4 minutes left, so 4:45.
Late in the third, late in the season.
And this football team, this Dalton team looks a little different tonight. So
they've got a little fire in their step tonight as number 88, that big tight end, catches the ball, and that is going to be a first down. Number 88 for East Paulding.
Yeah,
it's Ryan Jenkins.
The success of the run created that play. I think that's their only second completion all night.
Yeah, their quarterback is not going to be one of those 2,000-yard passers. I guarantee you that.
He's not going to light up the scoreboard.
All right, first and 10 for East Paulding. East Paulding, this has been a pretty good football game, folks. First and 10 for the Raiders from Dalton's 39-yard line. The Raiders have moved the ball, as they've done quite often tonight. Once again, going to number 6, Justin Williams. Cats do a good job of standing him up, and not a big gain at all, as our defensive line did a great job here.
Yeah, I think he might have gained half a yard.
We got a flag.
Hope that's not on us.
I know.
I think last year it got a little chippy. Let's see where we're at.
When the flag is thrown that late, that's usually got 15 yards wrote all over it.
Just don't know who it's on.
Personal foul against East Paulding. We'll take that all day.
All day. You know, it's been a pretty clean game to this point.
I was just thinking that. It's been a very clean game.
And I think the officials have done a real good job of calling this game. They've, other than that one spot that we thought was questionable, but hey, it is what it is. They've controlled the game. They've, I think, let the boys play when they needed to and called the penalties when they needed to. So it's been a clean game thus far.
Absolutely. I agree totally. A very good, hard-hitting, physical game on both sides. All righty, East Paulding has the ball back now to their own 46, where it is second down and 25. Or as Larry Munson used to say, it's second down and 3 miles to go.
Yeah, it's a long way. This doesn't fit their game well.
And I got a feeling they might have to take to the airways now. And as soon as I say that, oh, yeah, they did. They threw it.
Oh, my goodness.
Because number 4 has got a he's got a ton.
We got another penalty from 88 maybe.
Oh, we got another. Yeah, we got a flag.
But I'll be honest, I don't know where Adriel was going. He ran all the way across the field.
That was Javon Sheridan on that play.
We got another penalty on East Paulding here. Looked like a block in the back.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
I think Adriel's got to go after the quarterback on that. A little coaching up there. Oh, yeah. I can see it on the Jumbotron. Pushed him right in the back. Just going to back him up 10 more yards. It's going to be second and not 25, second and 23. They got a net 2 yards out of that play.
East Paulding has the ball, second down, and on the scoreboard,
25.
Yeah, it's back to 25 now as East Paulding is on their 48-yard line.
All right, I think I send the blitz again. It's 23. I was right. Except I go after quarterback. They're going to have to throw the ball. Running the ball is probably not going to be too successful.
Yeah, you know what's coming. All right, Thomason rolling out, going to throw it out. He's going to open receiver.
Just out of his hands.
Pass was incomplete as number 1, Cameron Shelley, who is the one who returned the kickoff there for the Raiders. That is be a third down.
And I'll be honest, that was a really good pass. Your receiver's got to make that catch for you. Fortunately for Dalton, went off the fingertips. some fans getting a little activity here.
Yeah. I'm hearing a chant down here.
It's our student body. Third and what would Larry say? 3rd and 3 miles?
It's 3rd down and a 1/4 mile. 3rd down for the Raiders from their own 48-yard line.
You know, you listen to him, and he made this stuff sound so easy.
Oh, my gosh. Well, he's a pro. All right, Thomas is going to throw it out here. Woo! Pass was complete, but number 21, Bubba Tanner. I like that. Bubba Tanner on the tackle.
Great tackle there.
Number 1, Cameron Shelley held on.
Looks like it puts them in a position, however, to go for it.
It's 4th and 9 as East Paulding has moved the ball down to Dalton's 38-yard line.
This is kind of in between. You don't want to punt. You can't have a field goal, so obviously they'll go for it here.
East Paulding has definitely got the athletes to convert this. We just got to make sure we don't let them.
Yeah, I mean, throwing's not their game, but these last two throws they've made have been pretty good.
They can do it if they have to. That's not their main go-to, but they can if they have to. So our Catamounts, the game, timeout East Paulding. And we'll be right back to Herman Field, folks.
We need a big stop here.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Back here at Harmon Field, 4th and 9 for East Paulding as they are going to, looks like they're going to go for the first down. They're on the Dalton's 38-yard line.
Yeah, I think you want to bring some pressure. We need to get that quarterback.
Okay, the Raiders are going for it. They're going to throw it out here. Okay, no flags. That is a great job by the Dalton defense as the Catamounts have held, which is exactly what we were hoping they would do.
I didn't see who made the stop, but he did a great job of not getting a pass interference there.
Yeah, I was up here sweating.
Because he came around. He didn't go through the receiver, which he could have.
But, you know, we've seen all kinds of stuff be called.
No doubt. And once again, the officials have called a really clean game. Looks like, I can't tell.
Was it Bubba Tanner?
28.
28.
Cameron Staten.
No, for us, 28.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, he's a freshman.
Yeah,
okay, so that's why we've not been calling his name much. He's a freshman. Again, what a great play by these freshmen.
Exactly.
My goodness, you got to feel great about the future of Dalton football.
Oh, no.
That is an interception by East Paulding.
Bad luck there by Brady.
East Paulding is going to take over on the interception. They're already on Dalton's 25-yard line.
Well, defense got to step up. That was some bad luck. I'm not too sure what our lineman was doing. I don't know what was called there. All right, defense. Hunker down,
Here
as we would
go.
say.
We call this gut check time.
Gut check time.
East Paulding has the ball, 1st and 10 after the interception on Dalton's 25-yard line. No, we did not want this, but now it is what it is, so let's make the best of it. We held them before, let's hold them again. Number 8, again, quarterback, Baylor Thomason for the Raiders. Number 6, Justin Williams as his running back, and Williams going to run it, and after forward progress,
I don't know. East Paulding's getting a little chippy out there. I'll see another one coming here in a minute if they keep doing what they're doing. But great job on our defense there stopping him. I think he got about 3 yards maybe.
Exactly. That brings up 2nd down and 7 from Dalton's 23-yard line. 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go here in the third. Catamounts up 28-14. Game 10, final game of our 2021 season. We want to send these seniors of Dalton out on a very good note. We're in position to do it. Now we just got to make it happen. All right, Thomason's going to keep the ball. He's going to he is overthrown number 18.
Great coverage right there on the back end by our defensive backs and our safeties.
Chase Otot was the intended receiver for the Raiders.
Antagana was in coverage there.
He's had a great season also. Number 96, Christian Vargas, running off. 3rd down, and I'm going to call it 3rd and 8 for the Raiders, as we are hoping that our Catamounts have 2 back-to-back 3-and-outs. No, the last one we took over on downs.
We took over on downs.
Because we held them on 4th down.
And I assume, I don't think they'll kick a field goal. So we're going to come over on downs. We're going to get a 1st down, one or the other.
No, they're wanting 6. There's Justin Williams, and he's getting close. It's going to be 4th and short.
It's going to be 4th and short.
Where are they going to mark him?
They gave him a really favorable spot over there, it looked like, but I don't think he got the 1st down.
It looks like the 16 is where he needs to get to, and it looks like they're going to mark him on the 17. So for all of you mathematicians out there, that brings up 4th and 1. Woo, defense. Okay, we got Brandon Arredondo back in there. You always feel good when you see 56 running on the field. Okay, 4th down and 3 feet to go for the 1st down. This is big. We need Dalton to hold them, because
we need some penetration by our defense here, getting that backfield.
47 seconds left to go here in the third. Thomason under center. Thomason going to hand it off to number 6, Justin Williams.
And looked like he got it.
Yeah, I think he did. Looks like he got just enough. Yeah, they're calling for the chains to move, so it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the Dalton 15 for the Raiders. 41 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
We had great penetration there, had initial contact about 3 yards behind the line by Arredondo, but he just couldn't wrap him up.
He's strong. He's a big guy. He's physical. He's a great runner. He's strong, so it's hard to keep a guy like that. You know, all he needs is one.
All he needs is one. So, somebody like, we would be giving that to Tyson, you know. Need one, I'll get you 2.
Okay, here we go. 15-yard line. This is so critical that Dalton does not let these guys score, as we're up by 2 touchdowns. And if they score, of course, it's going to cut it to 1 score. And looks like this third quarter is going to run out. We're headed to the 4th quarter. Dalton 28, East Paulding 14. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
All right, folks, back here at Harmon Field, the start of the 4th quarter. Dalton with a 28-14 lead. East Paulding threatening to score, as it is 2nd down and 4 to go. Raiders have the ball on Dalton's 9-yard line.
Need 12 minutes of fast football. 1 or 2 more scores from Dalton, I think we can put this thing away.
They can't get the chains fixed over there. I don't know if the chains have gotten twisted up, but they're having trouble with the chains over there. on the far side.
Yep. Trying to take them from one end to the other.
I believe somebody might have got kinked up or somebody got twisted up.
They're struggling.
Of course, the whole game is held up right now because of that. All we can tell you is it's 2nd down and 4 from the Dalton 9, so obviously East Paulding needs to get down to the 5 to have a 1st and goal. All right, looks like they do have the chain fixed now. Well, I think. Okay, now it looks better. 2nd down and 4.
Once again, need some penetration, try to hit him behind the lines. He gets going, it's hard to stop.
Here we go. We do not need them to get a 1st down. Dalton did a good job of getting penetration, as Curtis mentioned. After forward progress,
number 96 got back there.
Christian Vargas, number 96 for Dalton. Okay, 3rd down.
Parker stood him up there. 3rd and 4.
They said little or no game, so we got number 5, Kareem Page, coming in. Number 18, Brock Johnson, coming out. 3rd down and 4 from the 9-yard line. East Paulding, again, has got to get down to the Dalton 5 for a 1st down. So let's see what they're going to cook up for this play. Thomason with the ball, looking for a receiver. Oh, my gosh, he's got a lot of open area over there. He's going to be – did he get in? They gave him a touchdown. He hit the pylon, and that is going to make the score 28-20. 11:09 left to go in the ball game. This is what we did not want to see. That makes it just a 1-score game now for our Cats. 28-20. East Paulding has cut the lead to 8.
Yeah, we had the coverage read right and had the pass stopped, and unfortunately he took the left lane. And
that was 89 Bannon Phelan chasing him.
There.
And I tell you one thing, for a big boy, Bannon can move. He's got some wheels on him. Good sized kid. All right, that's a PAT is up and good. 28-21. We'll be back to Harmon Field.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
ASA, Dalton's fire protection, industrial life safety, and commercial security experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
Back here at Harmon Field, where our Catamounts have a 7-point lead, 28-21, as East Paulding has scored to cut the lead to within 7. Our Catamounts have looked good on offense all night long, and since we're only leading by 7, we need to keep the fire going. We need to keep the foot on the gas, because we cannot get a big enough lead on these guys. They keep hanging around, Curtis. We can't get a comfortable lead.
Yeah, every time we build something, it seems like we either shoot ourselves in the foot or they make a play.
All righty, that's going to be Luke Blanchard, number 1, from his own 2-yard line on the return. Blanchard is up to the 15. Blanchard's cutting it around the end, and Blanchard's going to be took down around the 20-yard line. And we'll be back to Harmon Field. All right, back here at Harmon Field, 11:01 left to go in the game. Dalton with a 28-21 lead. Catamounts looking for that first region win of the year. Cats take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, our first possession of the second half, we looked sharp. Unfortunately, we messed up on our second possession and had an unfortunate incident with Brady.
That's Warner Ross on their catch. Warner is at the 25. Warner going to get tripped up and come on, Warner.
I think he hyperextended his knee, maybe.
Come on, Warner. It's a very cool night out here as Warner Ross is injured on this play. We're going to be right back to Harmon Field, folks.
I
At Beautiful Smiles by Design, we are proud of our small town heritage. Located in Dalton and Calhoun, Georgia, we serve our community with pride. We have extended hours, including early and late appointments, plus we are open Saturdays for your convenience. To see more of our amazing transformations, please visit us on www.beautifulsmilesdentistry.com or visit our Instagram page. For all your family and cosmetic dental needs, come to Beautiful Smiles by Design.
Ford of Dalton, home of the Power Buy, has been voted the best place to buy a new car, the best place to buy a new truck, and the best place to buy a used truck. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
All right, back here at Harmon Field where our Catamounts have the ball. That's Tyson Greenwade on the carry.
Nothing on that play.
The injured Catamount was number 10, Warner Ross. Great news. Warner got up on his own power. He's now walking on the sidelines over here on his own. So great news. Warner's a great guy, tough young man, and when a runner goes down like that, you just don't know. But I'm glad that it looks like it's turned out to not be much of anything.
Yeah, I think it was just a cramp on him. Unfortunately, on that last run, Tyson didn't get much, if any at all.
Third and a long 2 for Dalton. Brady's going to keep the ball. Brady Penley's got a first down for Dalton. All right, Brady goes out just shy of the 45. Okay, Brady is around the 42. First down, Dalton.
Great job, Brady. Great read.
Good job, Red. All right, the Big Red has the ball on their own 42-yard line where it is first and 10.
Here's Warner coming back on the field, so it's good to see him.
Oh, that boy's tough.
From what he looked like it wasn't pretty, but must have had a cramp.
Yeah, it scared me as the way he went down. It was made my heart sink, but glad that everything's okay. Got Journey Boston going to motion. Brady's going to keep the ball. Brady's coming out here to the left-hand side.
That's Warner.
I tell you, I give up. I was looking right at Brady, or I was actually looking right at Warner, calling him Brady.
Yeah, we tried that jet sweep, Warner keep, and he got a yard out of it, but 2 yards out of it.
I keep on. I'm going to get glasses.
They help.
So I've heard. This pair I wear, obviously, it's not doing the job. That is Dalton with the ball, right?
That is.
That's Brady Penley on the pass, and that was to number 5, Kareem Page.
Didn't set his feet too good there.
Third down for the Cats. 3rd and 9, Dalton from their own 43-yard line. Catamounts need to reach the East Paulding 48.
Once again, if we ever needed a third down conversion, this is it.
We remember last week at Paulding County, we converted 2 or 3 third and longs.
Yeah, that was where we wanted them last week. It was 3rd and 16s and 3rd and 15s on those.
All right, Brady with the ball is going to throw it out here to Tyson Greenwade. Greenwade is
no.
I did not see him go out.
No.
I did not see his foot go out.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Again, the spot of the ball is killing us.
Oh. His right foot hit. It hit the beginning of the sideline there, so that was a good call from the officials.
My goodness.
4th and 4 for Dalton. Number 16, Pepe Lara, in to kick for Dalton. Yeah, his foot just hit the sidelines there. Dalton has faked the punt, and
looks like he got it.
I think he got it. I believe that's going to be a first down for the Cats.
That is a first down. Dalton.
Well, that was a good call.
Whoa, that was close too. Good spot by the official on that one.
Yeah, it has to be a first down.
Oh, yeah, it's a first down.
28-21, Dalton. 9-11 left to go in the game, Curtis.
What a gutsy call by Coach Carpenter there.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It caught me sleeping.
It caught me sleeping. I wasn't expecting it. I was thinking in my mind, okay, here we go, defense. We got to have a big stop. Offense said, nope, I'm not ready yet.
All right, first down, Dalton from the East Paulding 47-yard line. All right, that's Journey Boston, number 7 with the ball. Boston down to the 42.
Great job staying in bounds. We need that clock to run.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 for Dalton.
Again, we're keeping in front of the chains on that, as you would call it. We've got our options open, run, pass, which keeps East Paulding from knowing what they can do defensively.
Dalton has moved the ball down to the East Paulding 42-yard line, where it is 2nd down and 5. Tyson Greenwade in the backfield with Brady. Greenwade with the ball. Greenwade on a tough run. My goodness gracious.
Wow. Woo. He hit that hole like a Mack truck, went through 2 East Paulding defenders, said, I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going.
That was what we call want to.
That is want to.
He wanted to. Man, what a run by Tyson.
I've seen a lot of want to tonight.
Yes.
They have wanted this game, and they're taking this game.
Dalton down to the 23.5-yard line, where it is 1st and 10. Deep into East Paulding territory. We're going to pass it out here to Journey Boston. The Journey catches it. Hold on. That's a touchdown, Dalton.
Great play, Brady Penley. Great play. Journey Boston, great play, great catch.
Strike up the fight song. Dalton is up 34-21.
Great job. Great play call there, a little double move. Journey concentration.
Well, here comes 6 or 7 members of our student section with reindeer antlers on their head, no shirts, getting ready to carry the Dalton flags across the field.
Oh, to be young again.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I get pneumonia just looking at them. All right, J.J. Robledo for the PAT. It's up and good. We'll be back to Harmon Field. Woo!
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
All right, back here at Harmon Field, where me and Curtis have been celebrating during the break. We love seeing these cats clicking like they are tonight. Dalton 35, East Paulding 21, 7:44 left to go in the game. But everybody here in the stadium knows what a dangerous football team East Paulding is. There is nothing safe, as this is still very much a game. We've saw all kind of crazy things happen this year. You don't take nothing for granted. Number 16, Pepe Laura, set to kick off from the 40-yard line. That's going to be a short kick. And I'm looking for the jersey number 1.
Number 1.
Looks like number 1 on the return, which is Cameron Shelley. Okay. Come on, defense. Get it back for us.
Just get tackles, keep them in bounds, keep that clock moving.
Clock is at 7:38. East Paulding has it 1st and 10 from their own 35, Curtis.
Yeah, they're built to score. They're not built to score fast.
They are truly the definition of a smash-mouth, grinded-out football team. But right now, they need to be a quick 6 type team.
As long as we can make some tackles, don't need any quick, touchdown runs, keep everything in front.
You kind of feel good with a 2-score lead with 7:38 to go, but
on the edge there.
We want to make sure it stays a 2-score lead.
I thought Adriel had the advantage there. He had that ball, just couldn't get that thing ripped out.
That number 6 is one heck of a running back.
He is. He's hard to cut.
Justin Williams, much respect to that man. He is tough, and he's a hard runner. 2nd down and 5 for the Raiders from their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, I think we were listening at halftime. At halftime, I think he had 154 yards.
He's earned every one of them. Oh, we got a sack! There's a fumble! There's a fumble!
Brock! See where we get who's on top.
Did we retain? Did we get it, or did they retain possession? No, Dalton football! Woo! That was Bannon Phelan.
89,
Bannon Phelan. What a great play by 89 Bannon Phelan to recover the East Paulding fumble. 1st and 10, Dalton from the Raider 19-yard line.
What a play, what a play, what a play. I'll be honest, I thought it was Brock Johnson. Bannon Phelan, great job.
It's catching. Bannon's 89, Brock's 18. It's not just me,
I'm following
folks.
you. I need some glasses.
You won't mind?
They don't work.
I'm so glad it's not just me now. Sometimes it's hard to get the eyes, the brain, and the mouth all on the same page.
Oh, no doubt.
All right, 1st and 10, Cats from the East Paulding 19. Brady looking for a receiver. He's going to air it out down there in the corner, and I can't see from here.
No
it's
touch.
an incomplete.
Looks like it was Kareem Page.
Number 5 would be Kareem.
Yep.
I've got so much energy in me right now, I could run down to Calhoun and not get tired.
Yeah, I think we need to run the football.
But I'm not going to try it.
We need that clock to run.
The bad news is that does stop the clock.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you take the shot, you got the turnover.
Well, you're going for the juggler when that
you
happens.
got the turnover. You see that a lot. I mean, it's just a lot of football, lingo. But we need to run the ball here.
I'll tell you one thing, folks. If you love the Big Red, you have got to be so excited to see our Catamounts on the verge of getting that first region win.
That Warner Ross on the keep there again.
Oh, these boys have fought so hard to make this happen. Okay. 3rd down.
Maybe not one.
3rd down and 11 inches to go for the Cats.
That play that they've been running with Warner has been really effective against this team.
Warner's played a great game tonight. All right, Brady with the ball, going to hand off to Greenwade. Greenwade has got a 1st down. I'm going to give it to him if the refs don't anyway.
We'll go down there and put it on there.
You better believe that's a 1st and goal for the Cats.
Keep that clock moving. We're within.
Ball's on the 8.
On the 8, so we're in the 10, within the 10. So it's 1st and goal.
All right, 5:57 and counting.
Sorry, buddy.
Left to go in the game. A beautiful night here at Harmon Field. Very cool, crisp.
I was cold. I ain't cold no more.
Tyson Greenway drug him into the end zone. Touchdown, Dalton.
Touchdown, Dalton. I think that might be the nail in the coffin. Boy, did we need this.
If the fat lady's not singing, she better start rehearsing in a hurry.
And I love the way that they said, you know what, seniors, we're going to take this and we're going to give you your last victory.
It's 41-21 Dalton. My goodness, we have been waiting for months to see this happen right here. The Big Red has put it together, and this is a tough, very tough football team we're playing.
Yeah, I mean, East Paulding's not a bad football team.
No, they're not. They're big and physical. It's 42-21 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
We have known Mark for years, but always assumed switching banks would be such a lengthy and stressful process. However, during the COVID pandemic, First Bank of Dalton was there to help when we needed them.
I'm glad we were here when they needed us and could show them just how easy switching to First Bank of Dalton can really be.
It became clear that our business belonged with Mark and First Bank of Dalton. They go the extra mile for their customers.
Well, going the extra mile is one of our core essentials at First Bank of Dalton. You ready to switch? Let us go the extra mile for you.
Well, here we are back at Harmon Field, a night we have been waiting on for a very long time. The Catamounts have come out to Harmon on week 10 against the East Paulding Raiders. Dalton is playing the best game. I started to say the best game of the year, and I'm trying to think, have we played any better?
I don't think so. I mean, even the game against Ridgeland, this is a really good game by Dalton.
This team has put it together tonight.
And it just shows you what, I don't hate to say it, what might have been. I mean, we have been in every football game. We were talking about it during one of the breaks, but two. And so we just not had the luck. Some of the things went against us, but this game we put it together.
Well, that ball is going to go out of bounds, and East Paulding will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. It was J.J. Robledo. And, we've talked about J.J. J.J. got injured, and J.J. missed 3 or 4 straight weeks. Folks, these young men have played this season. They've played against guys that are taller, stronger, faster, bigger, quicker, more athletic. But Dalton has never backed down. We have got guys that have been playing hurt. They could have took the easy way out and just quit, but they didn't.
Right.
And it is just seeing JJ reminds me, he could have quit. He could have just stayed on the sideline and say, no, I'm not doing it. But here he is. That is the heart of a Catamount right there.
Right.
These guys don't quit.
You and I both know that the game is won in the trenches. The front line, defense, offensive line. We've had some struggle on our defensive line, which is why we've struggled to get off the field sometimes. But I tell you, great play by, that number 20?
Name your jersey. We got 2.
I think 26 made the tackle.
Andy Antongana. We had
Adriel
3 or 4.
Hernandez. But
I love to see how quick those red helmets got to that ball.
We've really, just kind of struggled to make tackles on the defensive line. But tonight they have shown up. This team is a running team. Oh, it's a false start.
Dalton has had a desire in them. They would not be denied tonight. They were not leaving Harmon Field tonight without, it's 5:17. I'm not going to say anything too quick. But unless absolute something crazy happens, it looks like our Cats may very well get that first region win. But again, we're playing a good football team. It's second down and about 13. East Paulding from their own 31, Curtis.
You can never, take advantage. I'm never happy until the clock says 0.
Quarterback just overthrowed number 5, which was Anthony. All right, number 5, Joel Langford. They have 2 number 5s on their roster, and Joel Langford is much easier to say than the other number 5 was.
And you had Bubba Tanner in coverage there.
Okay, third down and 13. As Curtis has said several times, the passing game is not something that East Paulding wants to have to rely on, but in the situation that Dalton has put them in, down by 3 scores, they don't have a choice.
Yeah, they don't have a choice, and it's not their strength. So,
all right, 32-yard line. The Raiders got to get it up to their own 45. That's a great job. Number 5, Kareem Page, prevented that first down right there.
Yep, great tackle. Looked like he might have been able to fall for about 3 or 4 more.
I tell you, for a wide receiver, he's got some of the best form on his tackles. My goodness, he has great form to play defense.
Yeah, I mean, we've got kids playing both ways. I know Warner, I was talking to him in class the other day. He said, I love defense. They need him on offense, but he loves defense, and I assume Kareem Page is the same way.
And see, Curtis, that's another thing about these guys. They're willing. That's a 4th down pass, incomplete. Dalton will take over on downs. These kids are willing to play wherever the coach needs them to play.
Yep.
First down, Dalton from the East Paulding 43, it looks like.
43-yard line, 44-yard line. Kind of hard to tell where he's at.
You need my glasses?
I do.
They're not doing me no good. You might as well wear them.
Hey, we're going to go half of that, 43 and a half.
That's cheating. All right, first down and 10 for the Catamounts. 4:27 left to go in the ball game. 4:27 left to go in the season.
It's amazing. That is insane.
42-21. We just left Calhoun a couple of weeks ago, it seems like. You blink, and here we are. All right, that's going to be Tyson Greenwade on the carry. Greenwade is still running. Greenwade, my goodness gracious.
Wow.
That young man can move a pile every week.
Can. We talked about at the beginning of this game, basically not letting East Paulding exploit our weakness, which up to this point has been the front line, and they've stood up. They have not let it get to them. Every score that East Paulding's had has been a short field. They've had to drive. They've not been able to drive the football.
2 touchdowns. They only had to go from the 49. Second down and 1. We was just talking about how what a great, tough runner Tyson is. He picked up 9 on that carry straight up the gut. That tells you what a tough runner he is. He got 9. Second and 1. That's Tyson again. That's a first down, Greenwade, as he is down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like it's the Tyson Greenwade hour.
Young man's earned it.
He has earned it.
All right, first down and 10 for Dalton from the East Paulding 28. 8-yard line. All right, we got Parker McClurg coming in at quarterback. Number 15, Brady Penley.
Which will likely be his last.
As Brady is coming out, he has done a fantastic job being the quarterback this year for the Catamounts. Brady is senior. Brady has got a baseball scholarship waiting on him with Georgia Southern. Of course, Brady's got baseball season here at Dalton coming up.
He's got a season coming up, and I'm excited about that.
We got number 14, Parker McClurg, quarterback. That's going to be a handoff to number 3, Tyson Greenway. Greenway is not, well, we got a flag on here, and I tell you what, it takes 5 people to get him down.
Yeah, he didn't want to go down. He just kept on twinning and turning. And
it's like the first guy hits him, and he's like, okay, I need help. Come on, somebody help me.
Got a holding against Dalton here.
Well, rats.
That's okay. Keep the clock moving. Gives us another down to bleed some clock.
We got some clean uniforms coming in for the Catamounts.
Yep, give them some time. Get these seniors a chance. Number 50 coming off the field.
We got
60.
That's Grant Halverson coming off. Number 72, Charlie Patrick coming off. Number 59, which is Michael Nigan, just went in for Dalton. And number 68, Amir Garcia. Nigan is a sophomore. Garcia is a freshman. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Parker McClurg with the ball, going to hand off to Tyson Greenwade. Greenwade running. Greenwade is going to score a touchdown to cap the night. Touchdown, Dalton.
What a play, what a run. He's done it all year long. I love to see that.
Attaboy, Tyson Greenwade, 48-21. Dalton, 2:31 left to go in the season. The Cats have put it all together tonight.
Yes, first half, second half. Brady's going to come in to hold the snap here.
All right, we got number 8, J.J. Robledo, in to kick the PAT. Him and Pepe are, one of them takes a kick, the other one takes another kick. Robledo with the kick. Kick is up and good. 49-21, Dalton. 2:31 left to go in the ball game, in the season, in the quarter, every how you want to put it. We'll be back to Harmon Field, folks.
Every day brings new challenges. GigLink is helping our community keep pace in this brave new world. New ways to efficiently communicate, new and innovative ways of approaching manufacturing, new ways to explore our dreams and goals. GigLink's lightning-fast service provides downloads and uploads up to 10 times faster than traditional internet speeds, perfect for today's data-intensive environment, giving us all a chance to succeed. Connect with GigLink today.
Back here at Harmon Field, where we have just saw our Catamounts score their 7th touchdown of the evening, 49-21 Dalton. 2:31 left to go here in the game, in the season. Number 16, Pepe Laura, set to kick off from his own 40. Tyson Greenway just broke a touchdown run. And my goodness, I'm just going back in my mind at the desire, at the effort, at the heart that Tyson and these Catamounts have played with tonight. It's been an absolute beautiful game. That's some extra blocking over there. I'm glad that didn't.
Kept on going.
Yeah, I'm glad nothing happened on that. We got a little talking going on.
Yeah,
let's keep our composure.
Yep.
Let's keep our composure.
We've had a really clean game. I think this has been one of the best games called. One of the best games, we've played all year. Offensively, defensively, been a complete game.
It has. All right, East Paulding has the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. 2:30 left to go. We got a different quarterback in.
And different running back.
It's 12 at quarterback, 18 at receiver. It's going to be tackled around the 42-ish.
Look at the first down on that play.
New quarterback in is number 12.
We got a lot of new defenders coming in. They're giving those seniors a chance to come off the field one last time.
Jackson Klima is now the quarterback for East Paulding. Timeout, Dalton. 2:13 left to go. It's Dalton is up 49-21.
Yeah, we made a wholesale change too while you were messing with your paper there.
Yeah, I've only got 20 papers over here I'm trying to keep up with. I wrote down the entire roster for East Paulding because we did not know who was going to be doing what. And I get here to the press box, and there was already a roster here.
Yeah, it was. You know, we don't put a lot of stats on the interwebs, and East Paulding don't either. So it was fine. It was hard to find.
It was.
Do some research on these guys.
It was. What a great night for the Dalton defense.
You're seeing some of the young guys, the future of Dalton on the field.
We've got several freshmen out there. We got Daniel Ramos in at linebacker. We got 21, Bubba Tanner.
Safety over the top.
I got Kendricks London out here as 31. I'm having to check out my roster now as we got some new jerseys out here. 31 for the Raiders, which I don't have a 31 on the roster.
Who are our guys there? 31.
Javen Parker for East Paulding, number 31.
Jairo Jacobo, I think he's actually a senior. No, he's a junior. He's on the field. 35.
Daniel Ramos.
Daniel Ramos is out there.
2nd and 1 for East Paulding. 140. Pass is complete to number 80. Is that 86 or 96?
And Daniel's
86.
I can say, Daniel, I got him in class. He's kind of dealing with some injuries himself, and getting on the football field's been hard for him this year. Yeah.
All right, East Paulding has the ball on Dalton's 38-yard line. Raiders looking for a receiver, going to pass it, and he has overthrown everybody as the pass was intended for number 1, Cameron Shelley. That brings 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders. Again, from Dalton's 38-yard line.
Looks like this quarterback likes to throw a little more than the quarterback to start the game does.
Yeah, and all these incomplete passes stops the clock. So 1:15 left to go. Cats up 49-21. And I'll tell you one thing, it's not warmed up any up here in the booth.
It has not.
I've not come close to sweating. I'm going to hand off again. That'll keep the clock going at least. 31, and 31 is down to the 31. 31 for the Raiders is Javen Parker. He's a freshman.
Yeah, you've got number 58. I think that's Jackson Franks on their defensive line, on the defensive tackle.
All right, Raiders going to throw again. Looking for a receiver. Going to throw it out here to number 1. That's, oh my goodness,
Great
that was
play.
perfect timing. Is that
Ethan
32?
Evans.
Ethan Evans.
Yeah, that was a good play, because I'm going to be honest, I thought that was going to be a completion.
Pass was intended for Cameron Shelley. We have 45 seconds left to go in the game.
We got number 22 for Dalton coming in. That's a Caleb Staten.
The ball is on Dalton's 31, where it's 4th down and 3.
I'd like to get a sack here to kind of cap this thing.
Scoreboard has 3rd down. The Chains have 4th down.
Well, there we go.
And that's a sack, so that's easy to call. Is that Jackson Franks? 50?
That is 57.
57.
Eric Garcia.
Good job, Eric Garcia, as Dalton will take over on downs.
What a way to cap it off. I believe I called that one.
Sounds good to me.
You didn't give me props.
Well, I'm sorry.
Hurt my feelings, but that's okay.
You're like me. You don't have any feelings.
I don't. Great job, Eric. I've had, a lot of these kids in school.
Right. You know them personally.
I do, and they are such good kids, and I love to see the success that they're having.
Okay. Brady coming back in.
Looks like he's going to kneel.
Quarterback? Oh, yeah. Okay. First and 10, Dalton from the 37. Brady going to be in victory formation.
Yeah, you love to see the victory formation. To me, there's no better.
Favorite formation in football if you're on the winning side.
Yep.
Nothing hurts more if you're on the losing side, and believe me, we've been on both.
I think that wraps us up, buddy.
I like to see the good sportsmanship between the Catamounts and the Raiders. These two scrimmaged each other in FCA camp, and let's just say they had a lot of intense fellowship. if you can figure out what I mean by that.
Yeah.
But
well, you know, LD, it's been a wonderful season. It's not been it definitely didn't go the way we wanted to, but I've enjoyed every minute of it. I appreciate you having me up here.
It has been a pleasure working with you and Brandon Brown. Don't want to sound like a broke record. I just can't believe the season's over.
I know, it's amazing, and I want to thank the sponsors for all that they've done. Now, you know, I mean, that final bell means we get to work.
Well, we can now say at Dalton High School it's officially basketball season. Our Catamounts are leaving Harmon Field on the best note possible, winning over a Class 6A football team. As you know, we've not mentioned this, but our Catamounts will be in Class 5A next year. This is Dalton's final year in 6A as the GHSA classifications have came out. Dalton will be in 5A next year. We do not know for sure who is going to be in our region. We have a few teams we're pretty certain: Calhoun, Cass, maybe Hiram,
Woodlawn,
possibly Villa Rica.
Possibly Hiram, I hear.
So Dalton will still have a little bit of travel. It's not like we're just going 5 miles to play. We're still going to be traveling. We're just not going to be traveling all the way to Carrollton and Douglasville. So this is our final game for football in Class 6A. East Paulding has been placed in 7A, where they will be in the top classification next year. So congratulations to our Catamounts. This team, oh my goodness.
I'll tell you this, one of the things I love to watch about Dalton football is after the game is over, the kids getting on the field and they're playing and they're thinking about becoming future Dalton Catamounts.
This is a tough time for the seniors, as it's been a very hard season. It's been a very tough season. It's emotional. You gave it everything you had. You're realizing your football playing days in high school just came to an end. It's hard to walk off the field because you know that's the last time you're going to do it in pads.
Yeah, the next time they come, they'll be spectators.
Exactly. And for the guys that are not seniors, they will be here in August, and they will be playing a 5A schedule.
Yeah, and
on behalf of Brandon Brown and Curtis Carson, my name is LaDarren Edgman. Final score from Harmon Field, 49-21. Your Catamounts are winners. We will see you next season, fans. Good night, everybody.